May it please your lordship.
Yes.
Item number 9, I would like to withdraw this petition, which is liberty, my lord.
Liberty for what?
To file a fresh petition
Why?
if government will pass the necessary order against me, because the process is going on, my lord. That's why.
Okay. When Ms. K. Devi says something, how can we say no?
No, actually, I won't notice in this case, my lord. That's why. Yes, lordship, I have come to know that. Lordship
You
will-
can, because they have
Yes, yes.
finally, you were in the high school. Now the post is in the ME school. How can you claim that?
No, that is not there.
After amalgamation also,
Huh.
your right.
But there is an order passed by this honorable court.
But
Two,
your
three
rights,
orders.
your rights would be
Hmm.
with regard to the provincialization of the ME school. ME school provincialization that will take. Your provincialization is in the high school.
Now, high school also vacancy is there.
No, that will not be regularized. That will have to go before the,
Because of retired of the earlier.
you will have to go before the state selection. board.
Yes, madam, I have come to know.
On the
recently.
prayer of Ms. K. Devi, MS K. Devi, learned counsel appearing for the petitioner who on instruction, who submits that the petitioner is not interested to press this matter any further in the present form. Full stop. And accordingly, she prays that she be permitted to withdraw the present petition. Full stop. Prayer accepted. The petition stands dismissed on withdrawal with liberty as paid for.
My presence may be recorded.
Ms. P. Das, learned counsel, standing counsel, secondary education department, appears, is present for the, is present.
Deeply. honored.
May I, Lord? Lordship, I am paying for listing this two petitions, Lord. Oh,
Maybe
अपनी मिलाई दी थी वो.
maybe additional affidavit filed on 26, my lord.
Huh?
Item number 17, additional affidavit, my lord.
Okay, call it.
Obliged, my lord. Late period lordship, I beg to mention for listing of a WPC method.
Give it to.
May it please, your lordship.
Yes.
Listing for orders lordship is contempt matter lordship.
Any listing, give it to. But only it is not for today.
Your lordship, item number 11, I beg to withdraw this petition
Why?
with liberty.
Oh, that
Yes.
case.
Yes, my lord.
No details. Nothing.
RTI, still now,
RTA, what will you get? You
they have
know.
not supplied all the documents.
No. You know whether the person post has been filled up or not. You participated in that selection process. Anyway, fine.
With liberty to press.
Your name?
S. Basantari, your lordship. S. Basantari.
S. Basudhara. Mr. S. Batomatari on instruction, learned counsel for the petitioner on instruction submits that the petition does not wish to press the matter any further in the present form. Also, according to present, and he prays that the matter be permitted to be withdrawn. Prayer accepted. The petition stands withdrawn. This petition stands dismissed on withdrawal with liberty to refile the same if the occasion so arises.
Obliged, will.
Lordship, I beg to mention an item, your lordship, which was last listed on 19th of January.
May I please, your lordship? Well, I beg to mention item number 34, my lord. In this case, my lord, we require to file an implement petition, my lord. Earlier income and has been my lord, retired, my lord. Therefore,
You are for the petitioner.
yes, my lord.
Mr. D. Learned counsel appearing for the petitioner submits that an impleading application to bring on record the present incumbents is being filed by the petitioner. Accordingly, he prays that the matter be taken up after 2 weeks. Full stop. Accordingly, matter stands adjourned, made to be listed after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registrar.
High level. May I please, your lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention for listing of for today, lordship.
What is your urgency?
Lordship, there is some urgency, lordship.
What is the urgency?
Lordship, urgency is that lordship, the petitioner, lordship, he is in custody in connection with lordship STF case, lordship.
How can it be here? This is a bench to matter, not a criminal matter.
No, lordship, we have filed a writ petition because lordship, he was suspended, lordship, from IIT, lordship. And
He was suspended from?
IIT Guwahati, lordship. He is a student of IIT, lordship.
Okay.
And his examination, lordship, end semester examination held from today, lordship. So
What can I do? Why was he arrested?
He was arrested in connection with Lordship, STF PS case number 05 of 2020.
What was the offense?
Offense was Lordship, he was supposed to join in IC's Lordship, in that IIT case Lordship,
That one,
Lordship,
that person.
Lordship.
But today, if I pass an order also, how will he? He is behind bars.
Lordship, he is behind by Lordship. We have filed application before the Sessions Court Lordship, seeking permission for seeking examination Lordship, and thereafter we on 25 Lordship.
You file a bail application, therein that court will permit you to appear. How can I permit that
Lordship, there is
in the writ
there-
petition?
Lordship, there is a
I have done the same thing, sitting in Arunachal. I've allowed the person to appear.
Lordship, there is difficulty, Lordship, because we have filed application before the Sessions Court, Lordship.
I'm not on that. You file if you have filed an application before the session court, that is
Already-
rejected.
Not rejected, Lordship, because Lordship, the hearing was fixed on 26, Lordship, and we came to know about suspension on 25th, Lordship. Then if suspension order,
That suspension order, we will not interfere in that case.
Lordship,
You file a bail application before the court can permit you an interim bail under police protection to go and appear in your examination. That much court can do for you. But in a writ petition, I can't,
Lordship,
and I will not. So think over it.
Lordship may take this matter today, Lordship. After perusing record, Lordship may pass any order, Lordship.
So you
Appropriate
file a bail application, Mr. Counsel, that'll help you. In
Bail
a writ-
application we have
Writ,
filed,
I cannot touch the,
Lordship.
say, in a writ, what can I do? I can ask that, okay, allow him to appear. How can I ask you to be granted bail for that purpose in the writ jurisdiction?
So we have not seeking bail at this
Then how
stage,
will you appear?
We have,
Then how will you appear, Mr. Counsel? You are not in a position to appear otherwise.
Lordship may direct the jail authority as well as Lordship.
Why not? That is a jurisdiction of the criminal court, not of this court. How can I? Show me a law to that extent that I can do it. That orders are passed in bail applications.
Lordship,
High Court will be passing the order, but in different jurisdictions.
Lordship.
We sit in different jurisdictions, Mr. Counsel. So if you want, I can have it. Did you?
Lordship. I'll satisfy Lordship at the time of hearing, Lordship.
You give me judgments of the Supreme Court that I have,
Lordship,
or of this court.
Lordship.
I'll pass orders.
Lordship. Highly obliged, Lordship.
Madam, anything more?
No, Lordship.
Heard, Miss?
Yes, does.
Yes?
Does.
Thus, learned counsel for the petitioner also heard Mr. Bora, learned standing counsel, Elementary Education Department, appearing for the respondents number 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Deputy Commissioner.
Also heard Mr. Finance. Mr. Gugoi is here. Or Mr. Naik, anybody? Mr. Gogoi appears for the SSA also. Mr. B. Gogoi, learned standing counsel, finance and SSA appears for the respondent number 3 and 8 respectively. The petitioner has, by way of instituting the present proceedings, presented a challenge to an order dated 6/9/2022 issued by the Director, Elementary Education Assam, by which is claimed for the regularization of his services against the post of against the subject, regulation of the provincialization of the services in Rajeshwarpur ME Madrasa was rejected on the ground that the name of the petitioner did not appear in the dice data maintained for the school up to the year 2012-13. Full stop. The petitioner as projected in the petition, the petitioner had joined his services. Well, the petitioner was appointed by the managing committee of Rajeshwarpur ME Madrasa on 30/10/2005. Also, the petitioner had joined his services on the same date. Also, this said school at the relevant point of time was in its venture stage. Also, it is contended in the petition that with effect from the year 2006-2007, the dice code was allotted to the said school. However, for reasons not known, only names of 2 teachers working in the said school came to be captured in the said dice data. Also, the petitioner contends to have approached the authorities on repeated occasions, praying for inclusion of his name in the dice data. However, the same was not considered. Also, ultimately, the request of the petitioner was accepted and his name was so included in the dice data with effect from the year 2014-2015. Full stop. Your schools were provincialized in under the 2017 Act, right? Full stop. With the enactment, upon the enactment of the 2017 Act of 2017, the names of the school of the petitioner having been found to satisfy the eligibility criteria for having the services of the serving teachers therein provincialized, the case of the petitioner and other serving teachers were considered by the jurisdictional district scrutiny committee. Also, the said committee, upon verification of the particulars of the petitioner and other serving teachers, proceeded to recommend the name of the petitioner, Aziruddin Loskar and Noor Ahmed Parvia to be eligible for being considered for provincialization of their services. Full stop. It is to be noted that the name of the petitioner herein was so recommended as a science teacher, right? Full stop. Thereafter, the recommendation as made by the district scrutiny committee came to be placed before the state level scrutiny committee. Also, it is contended that the state level scrutiny committee, upon making the due scrutiny as required, proceeded to recommend the name of Aziruddin Loskar and Noor Ahmed Parvia, serving teachers of the said school for provincialization of their services. However, the name of the petitioner was so dropped therein. So, in terms of the recommendations as made by the state level scrutiny committee, and after the further processing as mandated in the matter, the director of secondary elementary education, while the order dated 5/2/2021 proceeded to provincialize the services of the said 2 teachers with effect from 1/1/2001. Also, the petitioner, being aggrieved by the denial of the benefits of provincialization to him, approached this court by way of instituting WPC number 2155/2021. Also, this look while an order dated 21/3/2022, upon considering the issues as arising in the matter, was pleased to dispose of the writ petition, directing the Director of Elementary Education Assam to call for the records of the Rajeshwar ME Madrasa Hailakandi, and upon examining the same, arrive at conclusion as to whether the petitioner has a legal right to be provincialized as a science teacher of the school under the provisions of the Act of 2017. Full stop. It is in pursuance to the directions as passed by this court by the said order dated 21/3/2022 as in WPC number 2155/2021 that the case of the petition was taken up for consideration and the order impugned in the present proceeding, that is the order dated 6/9/2022 came to be passed. Full stop. Subpara. A perusal of the order dated 6/9/2022 brings home the fact that the District Scrutiny Committee Hailakandi had recommended the name of the petitioner hearing along with 2 other teachers. Also, thereafter, it is contended that the case of the petition was so considered by the SLC as well as by a joint committee. As constituted in the matter. And upon a revelation being made that the name of the petitioner is not captured in the DICE data of the school till the year 2012-13, it was contended that the state level scrutiny committee was not in a position to recommend the name of the petitioner hearing for provincialization of his services under the Act of 2017. Accordingly, the claim of the petitioner came to be rejected. Also, the only ground on which the case of the petitioner hearing was rejected was not considered for provincialization of his services was the absence, was on account of non-capturing of his name in the DICE data as maintained for the school till the year 2012-13. That's 13. Also, the petitioner has also brought on record an inquiry report submitted by the District Elementary Education Officer, wherein the name of the petitioner has been found to be mentioned as a science teacher and serving in the said school from 1/11/2005. Also, however, the said inquiry report was not taken into note while passing the order dated 6/9/2022. Also, in view of the above petition, this court is of the view that the case of the petitioner having been duly recommended by the District Scrutiny Committee, the state level scrutiny committee ought not to have rejected the case of the petitioner on the ground of absence of his name in the DICE data as maintained in the school, when it is the categorical stand of the petitioner hearing that the school authorities had not captured the name of the petitioner in the DICE data, and only the names of 2 teachers working and senior to him in the school were so captured. Full stop. The case of the petitioner was held to be was not considered for provincialization of his services only on the ground that in the absence of the name of the petitioner in the DICE data as maintained for the school in question, it was not possible for the authorities to come to a definite conclusion as to whether the petitioner had the requisite length of service as mandated under the provisions of Section 4(2) Roman 3 of the said Act of 2017. Full stop. In view of full stop. However, the revelations as mandated in the DICE data would not be cannot be the sole factor for determining as to whether a teacher is serving in the said school or not, and a said aspect has to be determined by the authorities concerned on perusal of the relevant of the contemporaneous records as maintained in the school. Also, in view also they said contemplating such a situation, the Act of 2017 in the provisions of section 13, bracketed 11, vests the power upon the state level scrutiny committee to cause a physical verification of the institution concerned and to inspect all relevant records produced before it or that may be called for it for causing a verification of the service particulars of the teachers. Also, the state level scrutiny committee is not to just endorse the findings and or recommendations as made by the state level by district scrutiny committee, but is under the provisions of the Act of 2017 required to arrive at its own independent conclusions with regard to the service particulars of the persons as placed before it for provincialization of their respective services. Full stop. Also, in view of the above position, the director of second elementary education Assam is now required to again place the case of the petitioner before the state level scrutiny committee with all the requisite particulars, including the inquiry report as stated to have been submitted in the matter by the district elementary education officer Hailakandi on 13/7/2010, and thereafter consider the case of the petitioner for provincialization of his services. Full stop. The state level scrutiny committee on the case of the petitioner being placed before it shall proceed to exercise its powers vested under the provisions of section 13, bracketed 11 of the said Act of 2017, and thereafter arrive at a conclusion with regard to the continuous nature of the service rendered by the petitioner in the said scope. Full stop. On such scrutiny of the materials being placed before the being made available before the state level scrutiny committee, it is found that the petitioner satisfies the requirement of the provisions of section 4, bracketed 2, bracketed 3, Roman 3 of the Act of 2017, the state level scrutiny committee shall proceed to make appropriate recommendations in favor of the petitioner towards provincialization of his services. Full stop. The director of elementary education of Assam shall thereafter, basing on such recommendations as may be made in the matter by the state level scrutiny committee, take the matter forward and have the case of the petitioner and take the matter forward and issue orders on conclusion of the process as mandated towards provincializing the services of the petitioner. Full stop. In the event, basing on the materials as placed before the state level scrutiny committee, the state level scrutiny committee is of the view that the petitioner continuous nature of services of the petitioner is not determinable, the said committee shall record the said findings and on such findings being recorded, the director shall issue a speaking order communicating to the petitioner the reasons for which his case was not found eligible for being provincialized in his services. Full stop. In such an eventuality, the petitioner is at liberty to approach the jurisdictional educational tribunal for establishing the fact that she was in continuous service in the said school and had satisfied the requirements of the provisions of section 4, bracketed 2, bracketed 3 of the Act of 2017. Also, the steps as now required to be taken in the matter by the Director of Elementary Education Assam shall be so taken and concluded by the said authority within a period of 3 months from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order. The petitioner is hereby directed to submit a representation along with a certified copy of this order before the Director of Elementary Education Assam for taking the matter forward. With the above observations and directions, the petition stands disposed of.
Lordship, the name of Mr. J. Abidin may be recorded, Lordship. For the yes, argue the case, Lordship.
Okay. Heard Mr. J. Abidin along with Ms. Estes. Done? You go, satisfied? Get it? If not, don't come back here, go to the education department. Because we cannot determine that issue.
Yes, Lordship.
And apply for a certified copy. This may take time to get.
Massive loss.
Yes, Mr. Ahmed.
My lord, page 65 lordship.
You just clarify. It's an interesting topic, Mr. Ahmed. Work on it. It's a very interesting topic. Work on it. Because this is an issue which
My
will very, I can pass this order following as Rahul. 2 minutes.
My lord,
But
Vijay Singh is very much.
I'm yet not very convinced.
My lord, kindly see paragraph 21 of the judgment in Vijay Singh case lordship.
Bijoy Singh.
I have submitted my lord, paragraph 21,
Bijoy Singh.
my lord.
Paragraph 21.
Yes. Undoubtedly, in civilized society governed by the rule of law, the punishment not prescribed under the statutory rules cannot be imposed. Principle.
CRPF Act to some.
This is, my lord,
CRPF Act.
CRPF rules 27 lordship. CRPF rules, yeah, na? Twenty-seven is very much clear, lordship. CRPF rule online. SSB because now. There is no provision for my lord, my lord, cumulative effect, lordship. This is unknown to my lord, the provision of the rules. lord.
Yes, Mr. Adhikari. What do you say?
Well, so far as 27
You have made a statement in your written in your affidavit
My lord,
that this is in terms of 27.
my lord,
Show that. Show that.
27, there is no such provision
Then
for cumulative effect.
you are giving up. Why should I come in? Once you have given up, why should I come in?
But my lord, under my lord, rule 10(5) of CCA rules. my
How
lord,
can you go when you have a specific thing here? You can't go to CCA. He's covered by this. It's not it's not a situation wherein the offense that he is alleged against him was committed before his enrollment in the service. This was something after enrollment, right?
Yes,
During his service period.
yes.
So he'll be governed by the act and the rules, not by the CCS rules. So I'll have to follow. But still, there is a gray area, not yet fully. So Ahmed,
Lordship, other judgments are also there, lordship.
give me.
We have submitted, lordship. This is the
With regard
Rahul
to,
Kumar case, lordship.
give me a judgment with regard to CRPF Act or the armed
Yes,
forces.
this is with respect to the CRPF.
Which
lordship.
one?
My lord,
Rahul Kumar.
yes, Rahul Kumar,
Rahul
lordship.
Kumar is our High Court. Yes.
My lord, paragraph 14, kindly see, lordship. It is seen that the act does not prescribe for the penalty of stoppage of any increment, lordship.
Okay.
The other one, it was stoppage of increment. It was under
Principle is there.
rule 73.
Here also, it is, you have a penalty here in 27, which says you can reduce it for a specified period,
Yes, yes,
but you cannot take
Give
it
it-
away.
yes,
He gets it back.
yes.
Okay. But the parties at length.
My
Hearing
lord, other
concluded.
aspect, lordship. I have 1 point, lordship.
Ah.
Other aspect, lordship. I was suspended, lordship. My lord, then without reinstatement, lordship, proceeding was.
We are
reinstated,
only concerned, Mr.
Subsequent
Ahmed,
allowance, nothing was
Mr.
there.
Ahmed, we are only concerned with that portion of the order, whether it will be cumulative or non-cumulative. Other parts taken care of by this court. We will not
My lord,
open that.
substantial
We
assignment
will
of-
not open that. We will not open that. Because last time when you were before this court, those aspects were before this court. This court did not pass any order. It only required the penalty to be,
penalty, 1 charge, lordship.
one charge penalty to be recasted.
My lord.
Now they have recasted the penalty. Your only grievance is it cannot be cumulative.
Lordship.
It should be non-cumulative. That much only we'll have to examine. We can't go beyond that. Because the
Other
earlier
aspect,
order,
one charge, 2 punishments are there, lordship.
be that as it may, this court had directed.
Lordship. My lord,
So,
1 charge, 2
This order
punishments,
has attained finality, Mr. Ahmed. The earlier order of this court,
lordship.
that order only says consider that penalty, nothing else. We will not go beyond that.
Well, that is why I'm submit. my lord, misbehavior lordship. That is one such two punishment. Punishment can see lordship. One is my lord, reduction of my lord pay scale. Other is my lord, it my lord affects the increments lordship. So this is different punishment lordship. My lord, page 65 lordship. While the close.
No, if it is not cumulative,
Yes.
if it is cumulative, permissible, then this second part is permissible.
Yes, lordship.
If it is not cumulative, the second part will die its own death.
Lordship. Yes.
Do you get my point?
Lordship.
But we are not touching the suspension period. Suspension will remain with subsistence alone because the penalty is due on you, placed on you,
My-
right? And that act of yours, although
Only subsistence allowance. my lord.
although technically you are out, technically you are out. So we'll only limit our consideration to the three words with cumulative effect. If we hold that that is proper, then the second part will get attached. If we hold that three words will not remain, then the second part of that penalty will also go.
My lord, apart from that lordship, my lord, FR, my lord, fundamental rules, my lord, statement. If dismissed or my lord, removed from service lordship, my lord, he is not entitled to lordship, subsistence allowance lordship. He is not dismissed and removed from service or given.
Mr. Counsel, that was something which should have been argued in the earlier proceedings.
Lordship.
That was something which was before this court in the earlier proceeding, right?
Lordship.
So that this court did not pass any order, you did not go up on appeal.
That, my lord, nothing was.
And they went on appeal. They went on appeal. That appeal was also dismissed. So we will not.
Lordship,
Ligana,
as you lordship.
list this matter again on. But this is something which is still troubling me. I've not got an answer for myself on this. I've been doing my own research, but I've not got. Let me see. If I get something, fine.
Lordship.
If I not, we'll follow G Rahul. Okay. List this matter again on. Eight five. Seventh is a holiday.
Yes.
8-5.
For judgment lordship.
For delivery of orders.
All right.
And Mr. Ahmed, as an officer of the court, if you get anything, please place it before me.
Yes. lordship.
Anything you get, maybe against you or favor you, that's a different thing. But if you
That's
get
the
anything
duty
on
of-
this line, please place.
That is fair practice lordship.
That you do. That's why I can ask you, that's why I told you.
Lordship.
I can show you. Itu পঠাই দিব এনেও 7 তাৰিখে পৰিব আপুনি 7 তাৰিখে নোট ৰাখিছে কিন্তু খালি লিখি কেনে পঠাব যে এইটো ইমান দিছ 9 তাৰিখে 8 তাৰিখে নোট
I have given a note, my lord, on
When?
On Friday, last Friday.
নোট দিছে নেকি কিবা
সেইদিনা 1টা বজাত দিছিলো Friday, last Friday.
মোক আপুনি পিছত দিছিল ওকে yes anything more
No, lordship.
this much only third day Learning Council for the parties at length list this matter again on 8/5/2024 for delivery of orders.
All right.
Yes,
My lord, here I have received the termination order and my lord, supposed to.
who has received this from IS Dhemaji through WhatsApp?
My lord, this is my lord, office has received in the,
Okay, and this is not by the petitioner.
my lord.
So show me that this was served on her.
My lord, here, last portion, my lord, copy to my lord, headmaster and the person concerned, my lord.
That's why their categorical statement is they have not received. You have not cared even to file an affidavit in the matter.
My lord.
Where is my orders? That two ladies cases.
My lord, WPC 3635/2017.
What is the name of the party?
Amrit Prabha Dottre and Ashra.
Give me that also. Passed by this court.
Yes, my lord.
Any appeal against that? No.
No.
So
My lord.
we are allowing it.
My lord.
Yes. Why are you want to come, not want to come? Huh? And you don't deny that they continued in their services till the date of their retirement.
Yes, we have nothing to say, my lord.
And from when is your salary stopped?
August 2007.
7. And you retired on?
My lord, petitioner number 1 retired on January 2016. Petitioner number 2 retired on
Okay.
May
Tell me,
2000
salary stopped. Petition number 1.
August 2007.
August 2007. Petition number 2.
August 2007, my lord.
Same.
My lord. Retired on May 2014.
Petition number 1 retired on?
January 2016.
And petition number 2.
May 2014.
And till that last date, they continued.
Yes, my lord.
And Mr. Bora, you don't dispute that,
No,
that they continued in their services till the date of their retirement.
my lord, we have nothing to say, my lord. We have not up to date instruction, right?
Not denied, we'll say. Yes. Sahai for petitioner, Bora for elementary or secondary? Elementary.
Elementary, my lord.
And Mr. D. Monto for?
Respondent 3, Lordship. On behalf of Mr. B. Sharma.
Huh?
On behalf of Mr. B. Sharma. AG.
Brijesh Sharma.
Yes.
What happened? He is missing.
He went to Mumbai for some
Huh?
personal. He has gone to Mumbai for some personal.
Oh, that's why I said he's missing from Assam.
Lordship.
Okay. Dispose it. I'm retaining this copy. Sure.
Obliged.
My lord, kindly pass over for the time being, my lord, and engaged counsel is has not yet reached the court, my lord.
Mr. Noor Mohammed.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Oh, my lord.
My lord, this contempt petition is regarding violation of the interim order
Huh.
of
Yes, Mr.
Instructed.
Sharma. What is this?
Here I am received the instruction.
Yes.
And inspector of school is charged on DDO, my lord. And academic charge is given to respondent number 5 due to disconvenience. Because he is, my lord, have to look after 10 school others.
What is the date of this court's order?
my lord,
3/4.
3/4/2024. The order was communicated on 8/4/2024 with a representation.
It is the contention of the inspector that he is the DDO. And Hiran Kalita has been allowed to function as the academic in charge, to look after the academic charge. Okay.
But my lord, dear lordship, may kindly see the order of this honorable court at page 11, my lord. At para 8 and 9, my lord.
Okay.
He is a tutor, my lord, not a teacher.
And you are also a tutor,
No, my lord, teacher,
teacher.
senior most teacher.
list this contempt petition, raised it to list this contempt petition along with WPC number 1863/2024 on have you taken steps in the writ petition?
My lord, only instruction was, yes, my lord, in the writ petition, we have taken steps.
On 6/5/2024. Let it come together, we'll pass over this.
Okay.
Heard Mr. J.C. Bora, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Issue notice. Returnable 4 weeks. Petitioner to take steps for service of notice upon the sole respondent by way of registered post with AD steps within 2 working days.
Declaration. Today I am equipped with Brahmastra Lordship. The inquiry report of the Block Elementary Education.
So there are 2 schools in the
Yes.
name running.
Yes. That is what Lordship was pleased to pass
There are
earlier,
two schools
that order.
Hmm?
and they were running in 2 different places. So, my lord, DEO Nalbari has
As
wrote a letter to the block elementary education
also,
officer.
Mr.
for taking
Ard
necessary
has
action.
placed before this court inquiry report purported inquiry report submitted by the block elementary education officer in the matter. Also, a perusal of the said inquiry report reveals that the school that the school, the Montour Supa Urihamari LP school is presently functioning at 2 different locations. One at 3 number Borobola Sar and 2 at 5 number Borobola Sar. Also, Ms. N. Fukan, Learned Counsel for the Learned Standing Council Elementary Education Department has placed on record a communication issued by the District Elementary Education Officer to the Block Elementary Education Officer, by which the Block Elementary Education Officer was directed to take steps for by which the direct district elementary education officer Nalbari noticing the fact that the school in question being a provincialized school is functioning in 2 different locations, which is impermissible as required, the block elementary education officer Borketri to take requisite steps in the matter. Also, accordingly, list this matter after 2 weeks. Also, accordingly, the district elementary education officer is now required to submit a report before this court in pursuance to the steps that may have been taken in terms of the said communication dated 22/4/2024. Post up, list this matter again on 15/5/2024. Also, on the next date, the district elementary education officer, Nalbari, shall submit a report as to where the school would now function. Full stop. The report, the inquiry report as submitted in the matter by the block elementary education officer, as well as the communication dated 22/4/2024 are kept on record and marked as X and Y respectively for the purpose of identification.
Bibliography.
Yes, sir.
The order which has been impugned, my lord will find at page 54. Pursuant to an order passed by the court on the claim for provincialization, my lord, against the third post, the petitioner was holding. My lord,
But now the plea taken is that your name was not recommended by the DSC.
yes,
Yes.
Your Lordship, this order needed to be reviewed, Your Lordship. As in the DSC list, Your Lordship, his name has been reflected. So kindly, it may be remanded back, Your Lordship.
Why should I remand back? Why can't you do the matter? Why should this court come in every time? Why this type of orders are being passed? Huh? Can you make a statement that this order is wrong? Have you that instruction?
No, Your Lordship. Then Your Lordship instruction.
That's why we permitted you on the last occasion.
Already reminder letter has been sent to the department, Your Lordship. Kindly grant us 1 week time,
No.
or Your Lordship, 2 days time, Your Lordship.
We'll interfere with this order, Mr. Srinivasan. We'll ask them to dispose of your appeal strictly in terms of the Act of 2017. And here the appeal was remanded to the state level scrutiny committee.
it has not been recommended. No, my lord, it has not been recommended. My lord, what had happened was, my lord, against my claim for non-provincialization, I was holding the third post in the college. Third post meaning, and my claim is for the additional third post. Third post would be the additional post for the subject in the college. And my lord, that was not considered, although I've been working since 2008. That was not considered. My lord, I filed a writ, my lord, and this court, my lord, directed the appellate authority to pass a reasoned order on the appeal that was preferred by me. And my lord, there, my lord, instead of exercise of independent, my lord, independent application,
1311.
it was rejected, holding that, my lord, I failed to have the eligibility criteria without specifying what the eligibility criteria is all about.
No, they don't say anything about your eligibility
That is
criteria.
precisely my reason.
They say only that because your name was not recommended by the
state level
the district scrutiny committee, so we are not considering. That cannot be a ground.
In terms of enrollment, my lord, that is the only ground.
That's the only thing they'll have to take. So we'll remand it back in terms of the earlier order to the state level scrutiny committee, require them to exercise its power under 1311 of the Act and dispose of your appeal. And we'll interfere with this. And we'll say Ms. P. Das has asked us to interfere with this. Okay. Apply for your certified copy, you'll get it. Dispose of Mr. T and Ms. P. Das. Anybody else appearing in the matter?
And Islam, my lord, is
Ms. Dury,
For respondent fee.
and PDAS for the rest, okay.
Obliged.
Disposal.
Deeply obliged.
Maybe Lordship, my lord, here, my lord. The petitioner is serving as assistant professor, my lord.
Have you read it?
Yes,
Then,
I have seen.
is this your government stand now? Huh?
This is
This is the government stand.
in 2023, yes.
I want an answer with regard to page 80.
Yes, Lordship.
Then give him from 21.
Lordship,
Give him from 21. And next time, at least in this court, don't raise a plea that they don't have net slip. We'll not hear you.
can
Where
it be?
is Mr. K. Gogoi around here today?
Yes, I'll
Call him.
Yes. Obliged.
Mr. Adhikari, be here for some time.
One.
13, 14, same.
Yes, same.
13, 14, same. Mr. Dhot, just they have left out, just let them come. The Standing Council Higher Education. Just gone out, let him come. Just 5, 10 minutes. Yeah, I let Matini. Mr. Sen, you just find out if he is here. Mr. Gogoi or Mr. Tabildar, just call them. We'll pass out. List this matter before any other court without me. But I think I should take it up, but I know the facts. Yes, madam.
My lord, here, my lord, my lord, here,
Before we proceed,
my lord,
your challenge to your BH certificate gone.
gone, my lord.
So we need not bother ourselves.
That was something. not
The
even-
only thing now we got to consider in this case is
the-
whether that 1.5 could have been given.
Yes, my lord, and the 3 months granted in violation of the.
And second issue would be demonstrator also with this court will not
Yes,
go into.
My lord, my lord,
Demonstrators are
gone,
Settle.
settled now,
Settled.
will not go.
my lord.
So only thing boils down to page 31.
Yes, my lord.
Okay,
And yes, my lord, and this, I'm on the basis of 1 OM, my lord, 2 OMs.
next
and-
page.
My lord, if there's the page 39A, that OM is more clear, my lord. 39A.
Nine.
A.
Hmm.
My lord, my
Hmm.
lord, I take your lordship for once to page number 31.
Hmm.
31, that is with regard to
The marking.
marking, my lord, Satyajit Bora, the 4th one. I take your lordship.
You
to-
are
I am Poran
Poran
Sondra
Sondra
Deka,
petitioner.
my lord.
Hmm.
Poran Sondra Deka,
Hmm.
where I have, my lord, and then I take the private respondent, Satyajit Bora, my lord.
Hmm.
My lord, I take your lordship to the administrative ability column,
Hmm.
1.5. Granted. to-
4, no problem. Leadership,
Leadership for my lord.
right?
My
The-
leader, no, my lord, no, my lord, I'm on leadership skill as well as
that-
administrative, both, my lord.
ah.
For then, my lord, I take firstly the leadership skills.
Ah.
Leadership skills, the 4. My
Ah.
lord, with that regard, the allotment of 4, I take your lordship to page 39A. The
Hmm.
OM.
Hmm.
My lord, may I read, my lord, leadership is 4 marks.
Hmm.
Results of HSLC, AHM examination in case of graduate teacher. So demonstrator is a graduate teacher, my lord.
Hmm.
So with regard to him, HSLC, HM marks will be
Hmm.
considered. And HS final examination in case of postgraduate teacher in the school where he is a teacher. My lord, bracket, results of preceding year of selection, my lord.
Hmm.
My lord, I take your up to 60%.
So he is, we'll have to consider him as a PGT, you as a graduate.
My lord.
Right.
My lord, no, I am PGP, he is graduate, he's a demonstrator.
Oh, demonstrator, sorry, graduate.
Graduate.
Hmm.
So with regard to him, the SSLC HM examination of the preceding year will be considered. And the right hand side of the OM, it is clearly stated up to 60% 1, 61, 70.
So you have brought on record the result of that school
Yes,
at page 44,
yes.
wherein it is less than,
It should be 1. It should be 1, where he was allotted 4 marks. So he was granted 3 marks more.
okay, now show me yours.
With regard to my, my lord, my marks, my lord, with regard to my,
You have been given 4,
I have been given 4,
so show me
my lord,
how that is satisfied.
my lord.
It's not annexed.
My lord, it's not annexed.
Who is holding the post today?
He is in search principal from then till date.
You are around 48. Ah. So this advertisement was of,
Advertisement was of
17.
7/1/2017.
so we'll have to take 16.
16.
16, it is 84.36.
My lord, 4.
But this is not on record, madam.
My lord, that was never my mark.
Question was
my
never
lord. That was never
Okay,
question.
we'll go with that line. And with regard to that other portion,
With regard to the leadership, my lord.
leadership,
Yes, my lord, 0.5 was granted.
administrative ability.
Yes, my lord.
Hmm.
0.5 was there. If my lord takes to the again to the OM 39A, my lord. It stated award 2 marks, state mark 1 mark, national or both state and national 2 marks, my lord. So again on down below, it is stated with this discussion with regard to awards and everything 1 mark. So it should be 1 or 2, or he might have got 3, from where 1.5 comes, my lord.
Okay.
And
That's your case?
that's my case.
Yes, Mr. Secretary.
Lordship, the OM nowhere stated that 0.5 cannot be, fraction cannot be given.
No, her contention is when the mark as given in the OM is whole marks. Now, if you have to give half of that, you will have to have a reason for that. Maybe 100 meters race, 50 meters your school was in number 1. So 0.5. After that, you went back. Now, what do you say about this first leadership skills?
Lordship, at least my affidavit contains some documents which is at least supports it, but a writ petition lack all those documents.
No, forget it. You get me, come to the page 31.
Of the writ petition.
Writ petition. Satyajit Bora demonstrator,
Lordship.
MA BEd.
Lordship.
So you were given 4 marks for leadership skills.
Lordship.
In page 44, the petitioner has brought on record the marks of your school. HSLC would be your marks, graduate teacher.
Lordship. Lordship may take my affidavit, Lordship.
Yes.
Page 9 of my affidavit. Page 10, Lordship may come to page 10.
Just a moment, just a moment. This is Lohit Dikrong High School.
Lordship.
Your affidavit by
Page 10.
just a moment. Your respondent number
Respondent number
5.
5, my lord.
49. Pay para 9.
Page 10, Lordship.
Page 10.
Certified that Satyajit Bora demonstrated chemistry, Lohit Dikrong has been conducted all examination, higher secondary classes up to so and so. He's also maintained classes of HS section during this period. Lordship, demonstrated in chemistry, Lordship will certainly take classes of higher secondary classes only, Lordship.
No dispute on that. No dispute on that. No dispute on that. This is under the 2003 rules. Right?
Lordship.
Now, demonstrators have been considered as postgraduate teachers or graduate teachers?
Otherwise, graduate teachers,
Graduate. So we'll only consider to that extent only.
Lordship.
Okay, we'll take that you were teaching graduate teacher, but teaching in the higher secondary school.
Lordship.
So higher secondary marks we'll take into account.
Lordship, so far as the affidavit filed by the National Council, Lordship, that's run contrary to the division bench judgment. Similar facts and circumstances. Here the B.Ed degree was obtained, Lordship, in 98. And the college got recognition in
No.
2003.
This was an existing college, Mr. Chakraborty.
No.
This was an existing college. Wait. This was an existing college.
Admittedly, the recognition got in 2009.
No, that is the problem. See the act of NCT. They were supposed to submit their application within 6 months of coming into force. That 6 months, they did it in 96.
That's true.
That 96 got extended till 97 by the NCT. And it is the law, even there are decisions of this court, which says that if the course after the application is done, even if the application is rejected, the B.Ed degree is valid. So B.Ed, we are not going. Once NCT has taken that stand, we are not going into it. You make your independent survey. Now show me your right. Show me your right to 4 marks. Because we can't go beyond the OM.
Lordship, it's an assessment made by the selection committee.
No,
Lordship,
assessment by the selection committee has to.
Lordship will see it as a court of appeal
No, I'm
over
not.
that.
I'll only see whether that parameters have been met. They can't do it on their own whims and caprices. They'll have to follow 39A. If you have followed 39A, that is the end of the matter.
Lordship.
If not, because there is no determination required to be here. No interpretation is required. It's just maths. Yes or no.
Lordship, that will come from the respondent number 4 only, Lordship. Respondent number 4 only, Lordship.
No, I am on.
I am not a member of the selection committee. I am from
I need not be.
private respondent.
I need not be. Come to page 39A, Mr. Chakraborty.
39.
39A.
Lordship.
So leadership 4 marks.
Lordship.
Results of HSL's AM so-and-so and HS final examination in so-and-so in school where he is a teacher. Now we'll give it to you. You are the demonstrator, you are teaching in the higher secondary. So the higher secondary school living certificate would be the man. So come to the right hand side, 60% 1 mark.
Lordship.
70% 2 marks.
Lord.
80% 3. 80 plus 4. Now just show me that in your school, at that relevant point of time, you had more than
Lordship, page 17.
of
My affidavit.
we are not concerned with your chemistry practical results.
I am a demonstrator.
We are concerned with the norms which say school. Show me the result of that school. You are Dikron, high secondary school.
Lordship.
So higher secondary final examination.
Page 18.
18. So science 29, 100%. So madam.
My lord, as per the OM, my lord, he might be teaching HS.
No,
My lord,
he is teaching in the higher secondary
my
school.
lord,
He cannot be considered for HSLC marks.
but he applied as a demonstrator.
Either does it may, Mr. Madam, demonstrator is teaching in the
My lord,
higher secondary
my lord,
section.
my lord, by the OM, my lord, respectfully, my lord, it says clearly results of HSLC, AHM exam in case of
That we
graduate
will
teacher.
give it a meaning. We will give it a meaning.
Uh,
He cannot because he's not even connected with your HSLC.
But
He's connected with, you admit that he is a demonstrator.
he is a demonstrator.
So demonstrators, what does he teach? High school or high secondary?
My lord, HS.
Then?
My lord, but as per the OM, my lord.
A thing which he has never done.
My lord.
How can he be marked for that? He's having 100%.
And if that be, my lord, considered, then.
And
it
see,
is My lord.
even if we take out that
There
0.5,
also- Yes, my lord.
we take out that 0.5, we are
Then-
not satisfied
My
with
lord,
that.
then we are on same footing.
Footing, he is senior in age of, nothing,
lord.
like. He is senior in age.
My lord.
35 years
Right?
by
He
experience.
is senior in age.
My lord,
Okay,
my-
yes, Mr. Kaushik, you think over this issue, ma'am.
Oh,
Yes, you think over this issue.
My lord.
Yes, what is your stand?
18 of the lot, funded on
18 of the affidavit,
the affidavit.
100%.
100%.
So 4 marks. How come this 0.5 has come?
Follow that. The school selection committee.
Face law. Face law before the selection committee.
Because
Right.
it's very-
Mr. Chakraborty had an influence, which madam does not have.
I was trying to figure out this 0.5.
0.5. Okay, figure it out.
My
Hearing
lord,
complete.
Oh.
You think over this.
my lord, I stand to my point only that he
That
considers
we will- then
himself
they
as
will-
a demonstrator, as a
You
graduate. Because my lord,
may have missed out something. Just go through it once.
my lord, I will do.
We will fix it for delivery of orders. If you find anything,
My lord,
just let me know.
my lord, I will.
And Mr. Kaushik,
My lord.
admittedly, a demonstrator cannot be teaching HSLC. He will
It is
have to
high
be higher secondary. So that
So in that
postgraduate
context-
teacher,
Okay.
we'll have to interpret it
Yes,
to
yes.
mean that
And
he
in
will
fact-
be high secondary marks.
In fact, in that context, it was the marks was given.
Okay. Hearing, I heard Miss MS, your item number?
16, my lord,
SG Borua.
my lord.
Heard Miss SG Borua, MS SG Borua, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. B Chakraborty, Learned Counsel for the
Respondent number 5.
5. And also Mr. B Kaushik, Learned Standing Counsel, Secondary Education Department. Hearing concluded, list this matter again on
My lord, I take one more, an extra one, page 19 for a second, my lord.
page 19 of.
My lord, 19 of my repetition. My lord,
Page.
page 19. An extra one, the advertisement, my lord, it's a type copy.
Hmm.
My lord, may I read? My lord, the column number 2 and 3. My lord, 2, my lord said the candidate must have rendered at least 15 years of service as a postgraduate teacher or vice principal or both in any of the provincialized high secondary schools.
When is your date of appointment, Mr. Chakraborty?
And his date of appointment as a graduate teacher, my lord.
No, when?
86.
1980?
Lordship 88. 8.
So you have more than 17 years? Because madam, he cannot be considered for HSLC. No, he never taught that subject.
No,
That's why I'm saying I'm not finishing it off today.
my lord,
If you get something, come
my
back.
lord,
Otherwise, we'll pass on this.
my lord.
Let's this matter again on. So don't write a Buddhist in United. Delivery of orders is in. 13. 13/5/2024.
We do respect anything other than 13.
When? 14?
14,
14/5.
My lord, my name be recorded. my lord.
Mr. Ayalam, Learned. Also heard Mr. Ayalam, Learned, Standing Counsel, NCT. We will not go into the question whether demonstrator is eligible. We will not go into the question whether the B.Ed degree is eligible. We'll only go into that 4 marks and 1.5.
My lord.
And if you
Obliged.
have anything,
My lord,
come back 10-15 minutes
my lord,
before the delivery, you tell me.
My
I'll
lord.
hear you.
obliged, my lord.
Lordships,
Give me that matter.
I have seen Lordship.
What is this?
I have seen there is a saying Lordship, Assamese proverb Lordship. Yeso Khanate Hagulase. It is the Lordship. Otherwise, Lordship, it is total violation of Lordship, section 4.
Everything.
We will revoke it and we will take action against the hearing official Lordship.
Your director says
Lordship.
that because he is about 24 till 98,
As after
I will be the most happiest man. I'll start passing orders.
Lordship, after going through this letter, it is Lordship for extraneous consideration, Lordship might record my statement, Lordship. Otherwise, he cannot, Lordship. He cannot,
So,
Lordship.
Adigari,
He cannot,
your
Lordship.
regularization as tutor, no problem. But this regularization that you were appointed before 24/12/98 is beyond all norms. because that is not the stand and that is not the requirement in the provisions of the Act.
Lordship.
The Act requires you to have the qualification in terms of 2010 UGC regulation. If this is the stand of the government, then do nothing like it. Then by rest what I have to do, I'll do it.
Even Lordship.
Mr. Gogoi can't even open his mouth.
Yes,
If
Lordship.
this is the stand, that means the government recognizes
Lordship.
that you being in the university system, you are not required to have the 2010 qualification. That means you don't require net and slip. We will apply it across the board.
Regarding these particular sections, section 40 Lordship, more than 100 persons not able to get their provincialization Lordship.
Now
They are
you
retired
see,
Lordship.
the Hujai is hereby provincialized as so and so.
Lordship.
In the regular, as his initial date of joining in the institution is 1/11/97, that is before 24/12/19. When I found this, I was the most happiest person. Many people will get released.
Lordship. It's total violation, total non-application. Lordship.
When?
Lordship may fix after 10 days, we'll revoke it and as well
No,
as
you can't
Lordship.
revoke it. You will revoke it only after hearing.
Lordship.
You can't revoke it that manner. You don't
Lordship.
revoke.
Lordship.
We will not, don't take any adverse consequential steps.
Lordship.
You get me, receive your instruction why this was passed.
Lordship. I'll
Mr.
do.
K. Gogoi, but no coercive action.
Lordship.
I have burned my fingers once.
Lordship.
I don't want it to happen
I
again.
will do Lordship we will do Lordship.
No, you will also not do.
As per Lordship's directions, after dispose of the matter, we'll do
Then
as
no.
per the procedure prescribed by
You
the law.
come before me with your stand
Lordship.
that this was an error.
Lordship.
Then we will take whatever direction.
Lordship. It is a total.
And if you come
non-application
up
of
with me that this is correct,
Hmm.
nothing like it, Mr. Gogoi, many people will love it.
Lordship, I will be also a satisfied
Mr.
person,
K.
Lordship.
Gogoi, learned Standing Council Higher Education Department shall receive instruction as to why the petitioner was assigned the UGC scale of pay without the net sled, without possessing the net sled qualification, only on the ground that he had joined the institution prior to 24/12/1998. Also, it is provided that no coercive action would be taken against the petitioner till without further leave of this court in the matter.
It's a Lordship, it's a case of extraneous consideration, Lordship. I can Lordship.
Not only on this,
Lordship.
3 cases.
Lordship. Not only this.
When?
So Lordship, I says that Lordship.
When?
Within a week, after 10 days, Lordship. After 10 days, Lordship. 10 days, Lordship.
Today is
10 days.
29. List this matter again on 10/5/2020.
Lordship, will do.
In the next case, the Lordship will find the person but not having net slate, his service has been provincialized as assistant professor.
That is not done. Mr. Adhikari, I have done this. Let me get the stand of the government. If the government comes and supports you, rest what is to be done.
This
is not done. This is not done. This is public money.
Total violation, Lordship. Total violation, Lordship.
And if they come and support
The
us,
impression that was given was,
forget what Mr. Gogoi is saying today. That is his own emotions. As a instructing council, he is instructed that no, we stand by it. He will surely place it before me.
Well, Lordship.
And thereafter you see what is going to happen.
Well, Lordship, before approaching my Lord.
That much I can assure you. See what is going to happen.
Before
all colleges, wherever people are serving, having recruited, before if they are there, only one line. They are in the university system, they'll get everything. That will be the order of this court. Forget P. Sushila, forget everything.
Before Lordship, coming before Lordship.
Forget orders passed by this court also.
Lordship. Before coming to Lordship, I have talked with the present director, Lordship. After seeing that particular order, she shocked, Lordship. Just 5 minutes ago, I have talked with her. Lordship.
I found it very interesting when I got it. So I made a mark and I said, I'll get you.
Lordship.
I'll get you and ask you.
Lordship.
If this is the present stand of the government.
Then Lordship.
Okay, but don't take any coercive action.
I'll do.
13, 14 again. So, item number 12, 13, 14. Case number kita order to pass. So, but MR Adhikari are okay. Good.
Maybe level 6. Additional evidence is filed, my lord. Additional evidence is filed, my lord.
Forward.
Regarding petitioner number 6, my lord. He earlier approached this honorable court, my lord. That matter, my lord.
That Obertonic.
My lord.
Petition number 6 is who? What is the name?
My lord. Koila Chandra Podhani.
No, I was about Gautam Roy. Yes, madam. What is your stand?
And now presently he is around 60 years, my lord. He will get nothing, my lord. He is around 60 years, my lord.
Yes.
As per the scrutiny committee report, my lord, we have no records are found in screening committee.
Is
details
that
in
is that
respect
on
of the
record,
petition.
Miss Madam? Is that on record?
My lord,
Have you filed it on record?
not yet. My lord.
Then this is a matter pending till 2018. So we'll proceed. We'll say that you have not disputed, so they are entitled to all their rights. Go on, appeal. Okay. What is the report?
This is the report.
File it on. No. File it. Will not accept it.
My
File it because he'll also have to have an opportunity.
My lord.
My lord.
When?
After 2 weeks. My lord.
No.
1 week.
Immediately after elections.
My lord.
10th. List this matter again on 10th. Ms. N. Fukan shall invariably bring on record the report of the committee so constituted pertaining to the petitioner's hearing. Bring on record by way of filing an affidavit.
Obliged, my lord.
Or Ms. Fukan, next date,
My lord.
the prayer we will just allow it.
In this case, my lord, we have received the
10. Huh?
in this case, we have received the signed copy of the affidavit. Matter may come after 2 days. my lord.
Your lordship will see, this is the, the case is.
Yes. What is your affidavit, sir? Bring it on record.
My lord.
No affidavit.
Mr. Khan,
My lord.
even if we go by the orders, I think this is the case. Division, writ petition, writ appeal.
Writ appeal is there.
Writ appeal orders implementation. The earlier appointment we forget.
My lord.
If we see the appointment made in your case, even after the writ appellate order,
Well,
that is 2004, June 2004.
My lord, writ appeal order is there.
No, writ appeal order is not here. I have seen it from the
My lord,
records. Your subsequent appointment is of 2004.
my lord, writ appeal order was 5/8/2003.
3. Your subsequent appointment is
19/6.
19/6/2004.
4.
Where is that?
My lord, page 22.
No. So, madam, this is 17/6/2004. So, if it is 17/6/2004, he is outside the purview of NPS, right? So, 17/6/2004, he might have been after that training. He was regularized sometime in 2000,
Five lordship,
page 31, 2005.
my lord,
This is of no consequence. Purnima Hore is there, right?
my lord.
What is your big stand in the affidavit?
My lord, they have, my lord, passed the basic training on 6/5/2005, my lord.
Huh? What difference does it make? His appointment is of 17/6.
But
We
they have
forget the
received-
earlier
My
part.
lord, they have received the scale pay on 6/5/2005. my lord.
Maybe.
After the,
Purnima Hore, your authorities does not know about that judgment. Stipendary teachers. Not filed an appealing is that? Have you? No. I don't think any appeal.
My lord,
Purnima Hore, any appeal with regard to that part? Stipendary teachers, I don't think so.
no appeal, lordship.
No appeal. Then he is entitled full benefit.
next week, I may be allowed to file affidavit, my lord.
My lord, serial number 1
As
in
since I have
page
already
22.
received, my lord.
He has already been given the benefit.
And
lordship.
you are also entitled.
Well,
There is no dispute on this. There can be no dispute, ma'am.
My lord.
We are not going even the appointments made initially, which in terms of an interim direction of this court, he was suspended. Thereafter, the writ petition was allowed, right?
My lord.
His appointment's gone. Another 20% came in. State goes up on appeal. State goes up on appeal, reverses the order of the learned single or the order single judge. Then they are held to be entitled. 17/6/2004, they are given fresh appointment. We'll go with this only. Even if we go with this, he is entitled to pension. So pension matters, we will not adjourn it. You filed the affidavit today?
My lord, tomorrow, my lord.
Tomorrow. Okay. List this matter again. Ms. N. Fukan submits that the affidavit on behalf of the
S.
state was, S. Chutia Learned Standing Council Elementary Education submits that the affidavit on behalf of the said authorities will be filed by tomorrow, by tomorrow. That is 31/34/2024. Also, list this matter again on 6/5/2024.
6/5, I will not be.
Oh, you'll not be here.
My lord.
Let it be on 3rd.
My lord.
3rd, 3/5/2024. 3/5/2024.
Obliged.
You file it by tomorrow. And madam, this is the order that will be passed.
Obliged.
May I please the lords?
Here, my lord, petition is still established, my lord, on 8/12/2096, my lord. Thereafter, DLC recommended the particulars for provincialization in 2013, my lord. Thereafter, again, my lord, DLC in its minutes dated 17/3/2015, my lord.
Okay, Mr. Raman.
Similar order is also there, my lord, on earlier occasion, your lordship passed this, on similar nature.
Similar nature?
Yes, yes. Same.
My lord, in this case, I have received instruction, my lord. As per my instruction, my lord, there is no existence of the petitioner school, my lord.
No existence. Your school is non-existent. Okay, you come to your prayer. We'll go into that similar thing.
Yes.
Come to your prayer. Page 11, prayer at page 11. Your writ petition.
Can I take second copy of this?
Oh. No MI received in these cases.
My lord.
No instruction, monetary instruction not received. Well, file gone. Second copy to you.
My lord, second copy is with me.
Okay.
Second copy, sorry.
Do one thing. Take this.
No.
You take this, no problem. We have gone through the file. Get it. Come to page 11. Because we intend to allow your writ petition. So come to page 11.
Yes, ma'am.
Read your print.
Under the facts and circumstances, therefore, prayed that your lordship may be pleased to admit this petition, call for the records issued, colleague of the respondents so possessed to why a writ in the nature of mandamus and obligate certiorari should not be issued by setting aside and watching the impugned notification that a
4/2/21 and impugned provincialization list 5/2/21.
Yes, my lord.
That is page.
That is, my lord.
Come to page,
Page 32 to 42.
32
to 42.
And the earlier one is
And notification 31.
31.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we are interfering with this. We are interfering. But tell me how, in absence of the persons who would be affected.
That is, my lord, on last occasion, lordship, on similar cases of case.
No, that I made a mistake. I'm not going to repeat my mistake. I'm not going to repeat my mistake. This petition not maintainable. This petition is not maintainable. More so, when the categorical stand is your school is not existing. We are not interfering. This casual nature of writ petitions, I'm sorry, this court is not going to entertain. You have made a blanket prayer. Set aside. We'll set aside. But what about the persons who will be affected?
And alternate prayer is also there, then direct the respondent.
No, but after that only. And direction cannot be given because your school is said to be non-existent. Show me the name of your school in the reports.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
First, your lordship will kindly came to page, my lord, 18.
18.
18, my lord. Page 18. At serial number 16. That is the DLC recommendation list, my lord. Page 18.
serial number 16. My school name is dear my lord. That has been DLC report document my lord. DLC submitted the recommended the documents for provincialization. Lordship got it? The name? Lashkar Pathar LP School. Lashkar Pathar LPS. Age 18, serial 16. Then your lordship will also again got at page 21. DLC minutes minor. Page 21, serial 11. My name is, that is the minutes of the DLC my lord.
Okay.
On 17th.
Where was the recommendation made?
My lord.
Your recommendation. This is under which block?
In Nagaur district, my lord.
No, block.
Block, my lord.
Lanka. Pothar LP School. Lanka Education Block. Let us see Lanka.
Yes, madam. Lanka.
So we are not going to come in with this spray. 4 to 21 direct. Make them parties. Make all those schools respondents. We will consider. Otherwise, we are not going to touch them. And with this stipulation that your school does not exist, we will not come in.
How my lord government can say?
How can I say? Go and ask the government.
Get the government documents, my lord.
How can I know?
DLC dispute, my lord, the minutes of
There
DLC.
are categorical statements. Your school is not even there.
Let them file, as yet they have not filed any affidavit.
Forget the affidavit. I'm not going into that. You satisfy me on this prayer. 4-2 and 5-2. You make all those schools party respondents. How many schools in Noga? Make them all. We'll consider. Or withdraw it. Approach the government.
Second part is also clear, my lord.
After crossing the first part only, we'll come to the second part. Without crossing the first part, I'm not going into the second part. You withdraw. Go. We'll give you liberty. Otherwise, I'm not going to enter this.
I left it to your lords. I left it to your lords.
We'll dismiss it cost. You want to leave it to me? Okay. Yes, ma'am. We'll follow your this thing. But if that information subsequently is found to be wrong, your officers will be in trouble.
Madam.
Then, my lord.
Mr. Raman,
My lord.
will not give you any relief. Only thing we'll say, in view of this situation, this court disputed question of facts. If you want provincialization, go to the education tribunal. Establish.
Otherwise, my lord, your lordship may also, by granting liberty to approve the director.
That is only when you withdraw. Otherwise, if I have to pass 19, I'll have to adjudicate.
Yes.
Withdraw. Mr. B. Roman, learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he be permitted to withdraw the present repeated petition with liberty to approach the respondent authorities staking a claim for provincialization of the services of the teachers working in the petitioner school under the provisions of the Act of 2017. So, prayer accepted. Writ petition stands dismissed on withdrawal with liberty to the petitioner to approach the respondent authorities by way of filing appropriate applications, taking the claim of the serving teachers in the petitioner school for provincialization of their services. Otherwise, with these facts, Mr. Admission to get for me. This is
I love it.
May I please your lordship? Lordship, the matter here pertains to appointment of LP school teacher, lordship, under the BTC of.
You could have waited for another 2-3 years before approaching.
Lordship,
Show me the law that on the date you filed this writ petition,
lordship,
right? On the date you filed this writ petition before this court, I'll give you the date.
lordship, on 17/3/2021, I have filed.
18/3/2021.
18/3/2021.
The select list was valid. Just show me that.
Lordship, my prayer is that the similar situated.
The
person-
similarly situated person was here before this court from 15.
Lordship, I am
In
also
the-
there. I have also.
You
an
were
order.
before.
Lordship, in 2009, there was an order in my.
But forget it, that is gone. 2015, that this court noticed that in a similar petition disposed of during the pendency of that writ petition,
Lordship,
this court had granted certain relief. Accordingly, that person was appointed. 18. You don't come up. You wait till 21.
Lordship, I was left behind.
Huh?
I was left out for some
That
miscommunication.
is the end of the matter, madam. We can't keep on extending the life of a select list. Or you show me the law that the select list is even before your retirement, you can be appointed.
Lordship, one of the orders I have got in the year 2009, there was a.
That is 9 finished.
Lordship.
That has gone.
Lordship, give me some time. I will obtain instruction.
Time means how many? 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours?
Lordship, few days, Lordship.
Few days. On the prayer of Miss A. Talukdar.
Lordship will kindly consider one paragraph, one small paragraph, page 140.
140.
Page paragraph 8.
140.
Yes. It's an order, Lordship, court's order. Paragraph 8.
Just a moment, just a moment. Huh, I know that. I've seen it. That's why I said.
So it's a judicial.
It's a judicial order. It cannot be. And see, the court took notice of the fact that there was no proceeding pending. No other candidate was before this court.
And she was the last
Before it
candidate.
proceeded to pass this order in favor of the other person. And it said this will not be a precedent. Now, how can I go beyond that? We'll have it on the prayer of Miss A. Talukdar, list this matter again on 1/5/2024, enabling her to make submissions in the matter. 1/5.
Much obliged.
Yes, Mr. Goswami.
Lordship, stipended teachers, they were appointed in 2002. After completion of basic training.
What happened to 6435?
6435.
2017, wherein you had made a prayer for that salary?
Lordship, there is an order for give me salary, area salary.
Disposed of. Writ petition disposed of.
No.
Pending.
Pending.
We'll have it together. We'll have both these matters together. Because here also you have prayed for.
Only this petition has been filed because petitioner has retired from service. And after retirement, they are entitled for the pension. Stipended teacher, their service has been regularized. Time and again, this court held that they are entitled to pension salary.
And that this court has already provided you provisional pension. You're getting provisional pension?
No.
Not getting provisional pension. Yes. Who is appearing? Why didn't you file a contempt here? Contempt. Have you filed a contempt?
No.
Then? Yes, who is appearing? Elementary Education Department. Yes, what are you doing? There was an order of this court.
Mr. B.
That-
Kaushik is appearing is on Lex, my lord.
Call him.
Can it be taken after some time?
We'll do one thing, we'll ensure that your provisional pension is paid and we'll have both the matters together.
Lordship, we have filed a contempt, sorry.
Contempt, number you have.
Yes, 201 to 22.
Pending.
Pending.
List this repetition along with contempt case number 201/2022 on 6/5/2022. We'll pass on this. Not recommended, but working. What have you done?
Lordship, as per
Tutor.
Education Department. Education Department is the main party for.
Yes.
In this matter also, Mr. Kaushik, man, he's on Lex, man.
Let them file affidavit, Lordship.
But affidavit also not filed, man, in this case.
You want them to file an affidavit? Okay. You don't want a hearing.
My lord, my lord.
We'll go with it. Heard Mr. H.R. Ahmed, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Ms. R.B. Bora, Learned Standing Counsel, BTC Authority, BTC, and Mr. A. Fukan, Learned Standing Counsel, Elementary Education Department. So, the petitioner has submitted that the respondents have not filed their affidavit in the matter. So, accordingly, the respondents are directed to file their respective affidavits in the matter on or before the next date of listing. Full stop. List this matter after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registrar.
Obliged, my lord. Deeply obliged.
May I please, your Lordship?
Hmm.
Lordship, the petitioner's name was dropped out for provincialized as science teacher in Madhavdev School, Shunitpur district, Lordship.
You were initially the second science teacher.
Yes, Lordship.
Then the man resigned.
Lordship.
You became the first science teacher.
Lordship.
Thereafter, they have not considered your case.
Yes, Lordship.
But the post of science teacher is still vacant. Still vacant.
Still vacant, Lordship. And he's working. No affidavit has been filed, Lordship. Lordship, I have filed an additional affidavit where the inspector of the school letter to the director.
Where?
Lordship, my additional affidavit.
Okay.
Lordship, Annex 1, page 4 of my additional affidavit.
When was your first day, initial date of appointment in this court?
Lordship, 2/5/2010.
2/5/2000.
Lordship. But due to some inadvertence, it was reflected as 21/8/2012.
Because that resolution is a resolution which appoints you against that post lying vacant on resignation of that person. Page 22.
Lordship. Lordship, no affidavit has been filed, Lordship.
So what do you want? A disposal or an affidavit?
Lordship, disposal because.
No, it's up to you. If you want an affidavit, I can ask them to file an affidavit in the matter.
Lordship, may dispose it of to consider the letter dated.
Where is the district scrutiny committee's report?
Lordship, there is no district scrutiny committee's report, but it is a report of the inspector of.
Oh, this is of 2014. Now your case will have to be considered under that 2017 Act only. Yes, there is page 28. So in terms of Annexure 7, you want your case to be considered. We'll dispose it of. Directing the Director, Elementary Education Assam, to place this matter before the SLC and thereafter to proceed with the matter in accordance with law within a period of 3 months. Right?
It is secondary education, high school, Lordship.
High school, sorry, secondary education. You are L. Borua?
M. Bora, Lordship.
N. Bora, sorry, N. Bora. You write BORA or BARA?
BORA base.
BORA. Bora. U. Sharma. DOE. None has appeared for the school.
No.
That will do. Disposal.
May I please, your lordship?
Yes, counsel. Pathetic case. Sympathies with you, but how can we help you?
No, post.
Show me a way out.
And the name of the petitioner, lordship, was duly recommended by the High Court Committee, lordship. Lordship, may kindly.
That High Court order says your case is to be considered in terms of
Jivan Chandra Dekar.
Jivan Chandra Dekar. They
Yes, sir.
consider your case. Find you not eligible. The main ground they have not even considered. What is the requirement under the policy of service before provincialization of a school? What is the requirement?
Requirement, lordship.
2 years or 1 year?
No, lordship, 2 years, lordship.
2 years.
2 years, lordship. But lordship, there, that particular 2 years were relaxed, lordship,
By
by the Honorable High Court, lordship.
in the clause number
And
1,
they filed one review petition.
that was also done away with.
Yes, lordship.
So
And sub-
13-1-2000 to that extent was modified by.
Yes, lordship.
Yes. What is this?
Even lordship,
My lord,
they have published the district-wise.
Admittedly, this lady is working. And it's brought on record that she was teaching all subjects. Maybe she was, that time in the school, there was some need,
Sanskrit.
she was brought in as Sanskrit.
Sanskrit, my lord, and Sanskrit.
But therein there is no such
In
posts.
my lord,
Yes, lordship.
yes, my lord.
At
In
that point
upper,
of time,
upper
no post
primary,
was there.
upper primary
Post is
schools,
lecture.
there is no post as Sanskrit, my lord.
Then-
It's a classical post. So, my lord, there was an error
Worked for
apparent.
such a long time. Give it.
My
Even
lord,
lordship, the list, lordship, which was published by the High Court Committee, my name was there, lordship. My name
But
was duly
subsequently
recommended.
they removed your name.
But my lord, if Sanskrit, my lord,
There cannot be a post of Sanskrit, Mr.
in upper primary school,
No.
it's a classical.
When the school was under that stage of provincial pre-venture stage, who creates a post of Sanskrit there? No, but there was no post.
And interestingly,
She was given a nomenclature
My-
that you are a Sanskrit teacher.
my lord,
But the headmaster and others have filed affidavits and said, no, that she is teaching other subjects also. And you allowed her to continue. After that school was provincialized in 78. Why did you allow her to continue?
my lord, and she's
If
above.
she was just there, coming and sitting daily, why did you allow her to continue?
That is there, my lord, but
Now you cannot.
60
You will
and
have
also-
to give her a due
my lord, her
consideration.
age also, she reached 60 when she was 18, 18.
We will say from the date others were given that benefit of Jivan Chandra Dekar, she will be given that benefit. Anything contrary?
And,
So let's go. That will do. Nothing more. You don't extract services from citizen like this. This court. Go upon appeal. Heard the parties at length. Mr. List this matter again on Six 5/2024 for delivery of orders. Mr. Fukan, if you can find something very solid,
my lord,
which will stop this court from proceeding, place that.
my lord.
Otherwise, we are going to say that Sanskrit and all that grounds are wrong. her case will now be again placed before the high power committee. High power committee will consider. And if she fulfills the other required criteria, then her services with all consequential benefits will be provincialized from the date other drop teachers were given under that policy in pursuance to Jeevan Chandra data. This would be the order. Exercise within 3 months.
I'll inform you.
Inform. Wait for another a week or so, we'll pass that on.
Highly applied.
And we'll also notice one thing,
No.
that your affidavit does not disclose the factor why she was allowed to continue in this school.
No. That part is silent.
Highly applied.
Yes, Mr. Khan.
This setup has already been had.
Yes, yes. Where is Mr. Kaushik?
The Kaushik is on leg, my lord, in code number 4, my lord. After some time, my lord, you will come.
There will be a Kaushik series today.
Lordship may take up the matter item number 26, Lordship. Lordship, the petitioner was in the year 2000, Lordship, he was temporarily engaged as a night student.
46,
26 and 27, Lordship.
26 and 27, huh?
Yeah.
Upendas.
Yes, Lordship.
Upendas.
Yes, Lordship.
What more can
And
you do?
only because of Lordship filing of 25, item number 25.
You were
During pendency of the writ petition.
you were asked to go home.
Yes, Lordship. And Lordship, he perused the impugn order.
Page 56.
Page 55 passed, Lordship.
55, huh?
But page 55 was passed on the basis of the page 56. In the page 56 also directed to give opportunity to the petitioners by speaking.
That is definitely not given.
No.
You are continuing.
No, Lordship.
No.
No. When last order, Lordship, as per the last order.
No interim orders were passed.
No, Lordship, but last order, Lordship, 8/12/2023.
Then this court said, your petitioner be not discontinued, but
Yes,
you were already discontinued.
But already this. And it is not the case the director is not aware, Lordship, because if Lordship peruse the temporary engagement letter, all this order was marked to the director, Lordship.
Did it reach? It was marked, but did it reach the director's office? Then?
But page 32.
Mr.
Lordship, page 32.
Lita, if you make that submission, show me that it reached the office of the director.
But page 32, Lordship.
Okay.
Lordship, page 38.
Okay.
Page 38 is the on the basis of the. It's
No,
director.
we can pass an order, but that now that you are not there.
Lordship, may only peruse the page 38, Lordship.
I've seen it. You can make a submission and that his salaries, it's not a provincialized school or a provincialized college, it's a government.
Regarding the.
It's a government.
Yes.
So his salaries are paid.
Yes.
That is being reckoned by the authorities. That is why the salary is released.
Yes.
Okay, we'll give them one more chance. Mr. Fukun, you're not interested to file an affidavit in the matter?
Lordship, will be filing, Lordship, in this
When?
matter, my lord, 2 weeks time may be given, my lord.
You give me a date, not this one, date, or your inspector, deputy inspector will be here. With the records to help us.
My lord, today is the 29th. My lord, by 10th, my lord.
10th, you will find.
10th.
Mr. A. Fukun, learned counsel appearing for the respondent, the standing counsel, Elementary Education Department submits that the affidavit on behalf of the said authorities would be filed on or before 10/5/2024. Full stop. List this matter again on 15/5/2024. In the event the said affidavit is not filed, the Deputy Inspector of Schools, Majuli, shall remain present before this court along with the relevant records to assist this court in disposing of the present petition. Also, list this matter again on 15/5/2024. Okay, communicate this order to.
My lord, I'll do that.
I'll open.
This is in 26 and 27. Huh?
Net please, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Sharma.
My lord. In this matter, my lord, joint committee has constituted.
But in his case, the matter is being placed before the government for creation of post. What happened to that? That was placed on 2/8/2023. What happened thereafter? You have been provincialized?
No, no.
Yes.
Thereafter, matter has been placed to the joint committee, my lord.
No. 2/8/2023.
Before the joint committee.
Okay.
A joint committee meeting, provincialization of services under the Act of 2017 as amended 2018, which was held on 11/10/2023.
Okay. Yes, tell me, how can that be? Once the SLC has allowed, how can you have this committee stall that process, which is there under the Act?
My lord, in this matter, B. Kaushik will be.
Who?
At this, B. Kaushik, Vedanta Kaushik.
He's coming?
Yes. He will.
Okay, we are all collecting.
Yes,
that as
yes,
well.
man.
Be here.
Will I-
May I please do this, sir?
I'm extremely sorry, my lord. In this matter, lordship asked me to for filing of affidavit, my lord, or instruction, my lord, but I could not get, my lord. The instruction yet to be received, my lord. So lordship may pass,
You have communicated.
my lord,
They are imposing cost.
my lord.
We'll impose cost. How much? Tell me the amount.
Or lordship may,
10,000 plus how much?
or lordship
Whatever
may,
you say.
or lordship may pass on the basis of this.
We want an affidavit. You did not submit. So cost from today onwards. How much? Because you gave an undertaking, you will file an affidavit. Or you will give me written instructions.
I don't.
Neither has come. Wait. So what is the value of that order? Something has to be there. Either I draw up a contempt proceeding or I impose a cost. Which is better?
Cost.
Cost. How much? 10,000 plus.
As your lordship.
Hmm?
As your lordship.
But you will not produce instructions. And you're not praying for time for that also.
I am praying, my lord, but in spite of several communication, my lord.
Who is to give the instructions?
The director.
Director of?
Elementary education. And my lord, secondary also a party in this matter.
Who is the main authority here?
Termination order passed by the director of elementary education. And there are grievances that the school amalgamated in the year of 2017, my lord. So director of elementary education has no power to.
No power to terminate.
So they made.
That is why we wanted the instructions.
My lord.
As a last chance, Mr. B. Talukdar, Learned Standing Council, Elementary Education Department, is permitted to bring on record the stand of the Elementary Education Department on the next date of listing of the matter. Also, Mr. U. Sharma shall also receive his instruction pertaining to the claims as made by the petitioner in the present proceeding and place the same before this court on the next date of listing. In the event, Mr. Talukdar, in the event the instructions as sought for are not placed before this court, the concerned directors, both of Elementary Education Department as well as the Secondary Education Department, shall remain personally present before this court at 2 p.m. to answer the queries made by this court. List this matter again on 22/5/2024. Right? If you get your instructions, they will not come. But if they not, let them come. Yes, Mr. Ali. Degree from that.
No, my lord, here PhD obtained, my lord, in 2015
Huh?
And our service has been provincialized as tutor.
I know that. Your
Subject to-
degree is from that
Magad University.
Magad University. What happened to the scrutiny process?
Lordship, that communication gap is there, Lordship. I'll obtain the instruction.
Why not obtained? It's pending here. That is the only thing you have to tell me.
Yes, what is the status? I don't get.
2 o'clock. You get your status.
We appeared before committee on July 2022, my lord.
22, 2 years.
Can it be?
If you can't do it, tell me what is the problem. No, 2 o'clock. You get your instructions. What is this? They are hanging.
Yes. Yes.
You pass orders that they are not entitled. Fine. They'll take steps. But why keep them hanging? You consider a committee. They went before the committee. Now, yes, right, wrong, something has to be said. Just take instruction. What is the report of that committee? That's all. Dutta was it?
Wait, please, my lord.
Seen the office note dated 1/4/2024. Also, the matter was required to be placed before the Laojima court. Also, in as much as the service on the respondents number 1 to 5 and 11 was not complete. Also, accordingly, let the matter be placed before the Laojima court and thereafter be listed before this court after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registrar. The interim orders passed earlier to continue till the next date of list.
Highly obliged.
Wait, please.
Yes.
Your Lordship, see the order dated 21/12/23, madam. Record to be placed before your Lordship, madam, by the government, but not yet. 21/12.
Forget it. They are not going to do that. They are not bothered. Departments are not bothered. You are here, I am here. So we'll have to thrash up. You tell me. You tell me you're right.
What your Lordship, please, what the record says, it is means.
Forget the records now. Records can't be better than your pleadings. A plot of land was given by your grandfather.
Annexure D is the appointment letter, my lord.
I got it. A plot of land was given by your grandfather.
Yes, my forefathers.
Forefathers appointed.
Yes, madam.
Your father appointed. Then you appointed.
I am also.
Show me the right. That you're one member of your family. For all times to come, will have to be given an appointment. Just show me that.
No, there is a talk that.
That talk will not bind them.
Anyway, my lord, let the record confirm what the record says, my lord.
You show me your right, Mr. Mam.
What a government
We will
says,
proceed. Show me your right. We tried. Now you just show me your right. That you have a right. Inheritance claim.
No, not question related, my lord. It is, my lord.
Then that is the only ground you have. You
They
say
have every
because
right to
you have given
advertisement. It is right, my lord. I
And
have
tell
nothing
me-
to say, but my lord, what I have done for 14 years, what element.
Where is your appointment order?
My lord. Annexure ID.
D15.
Yes, my lord. Annexure ID page 15. is the appointment letter. First, I was appointed as a gateman, my lord.
Then you were brought as bearer.
Yes, my lord. Then I was watchman. For 14 years, my lord. I haven't seen rain over, my lord. That is my, I have my.
Show me the law. Mr. Mahmood, just show me the law that requires this court under such circumstances to direct for regularization of your service. Just show me that. An appointment which was made in 2007 after Uma Devi, right?
Yes, my lord.
We have to now direct for regularization. Although the posts were advertised. And what happened to the advertisement? Taken to its logical conclusion?
Now, my lord, when I question this, my selection was not yet made, my lord. Later, what they say, my lord, also, my lord,
Your notices have not been issued here.
By our interest, I am not asking for that. I am asking for duration of my work. You know what is that?
No,
I
no,
have
we
put in
have
here.
to direct for your regularization. Or we will just go with your prayer. What you have prayed for, if that is the direction you want, I'll pass it now only.
Now, my lord.
I can pass that order.
I am asking, my lord, till the selection made, may not be disturbed.
You want to continue as you are continuing today.
Yes, madam.
That is for them to do. And see the prayer. You have not challenged this election process. That's why I asked you, what is your right?
My lord, on the basis of the my advertisement, nothing has been done as yet.
Mohammed, you can come to page 10. Page 10.
Page 10. Yes, my lord.
Why the petitioner shall not be allowed to remain in his service after hearing so and so, not to remove the petitioner from his post he is holding, and to direct the oppositees to appointing him in again sanction post.
My lord, there is another parish, this, my lord. I have applied for the sanction, my lord, regarding sanctioning post, that is also going on the office, my lord. It is learned, my lord. To sanction
You
my
cannot be regularized in that manner.
What had happened to that part, my lord? That will be your lordship may see it, my
That
lord.
will go by through a direct recruitment. You will participate. We will give you some weightage for that, for your services you have rendered.
My lord, that is in the office, my lord. The process of sanctioning my post is going on.
Yes, Mr. Duff.
Well, some considerations shall be given, Malad, to participate in the advertisement process, Malad, regarding his service period.
No, that process, selection process is not under challenge here.
Yes,
So we'll not go into that.
Yes, Malad, they're going to.
So, but the man gave you land. He is paying the land revenue till date, according to his statement. So their family has a right of inheritance.
No, the inheritance.
Grandfather, father to son. What is the mistake?
No, inheritance right will be not there, Malad, because as per the statement, Malad, as per the talks at the time, few family members has been given appointment, Malad. But now, as the act is there, Malad, these it has to be by way of Malad, proper recruitment process, Malad.
Heard Mr. S.M. Mohammed, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. S. Das, Learned Counsel, appearing for the state standing counsel, secondary education department, higher education department. We'll issue a notice. Nothing more.
Matter authority says, let me know it, matter what they have to say, matter regarding my.
Okay. When Mr. Mohammed says, we will not say anything else. We'll follow that.
But my 50
on the next date fixed, Mr. S. Das shall place before this court a written instruction received from the competent authority of the department with regard to the claim of the petitioner for being regularized in his services against a sanction post. List this matter again on 6/5.
Then notice may be issued, Malad.
No, Mr. Mohammed doesn't want it.
Otherwise,
So you get that instruction.
Otherwise, there is
He
no
wants an early dismissal. You get that instructions.
I have
Let him know.
I have
no provision, Malad, there is no provision for regulation in a non-sanction post.
Yes.
I am preparing this matter. Actually, I have forgot to challenge the advertisement that I may be allowed to file an additional affidavit matter. During this period, matter.
Additional affidavit, you can't challenge something. Will not permit you.
Yes.
You get your instructions.
Yes, Malad.
10/5. 10/5, you know? 6/5, 6/5. 6/5. Just get a written instruction. Whether it is permissible, you say we will allow. If not, we will not allow. But get that. Because the petitioner also wants something to know why you are not doing. So we'll tell him. Right? Yes, Mr. Das.
In this case, your lordship may kindly turn to page 153, your lordship. 153, that is the comparative list, your lordship. regarding selection of the assistant professor, my lord, in the.
150?
153, your lordship.
153, Mr. Dhar, is something, a certificate of Jayanti Chaudhary.
143, your lord.
140.
143.
Connection 15.
Neither 15 and your.
Where is that order passed by this court? Have you got
My
it?
lord,
The number?
yes, my lord. Give me
And
some
your
time, my lord.
lordship,
I'll
kindly
provide
turn
today
to my
itself.
lord. Page
Mr.
142.
Dhar, the only thing is,
For
we have
remanding.
already held that this petition is premature because the matter has to be under the provisions of the 2010 Act, 2005 Act and the 2010 rules, has to be considered by the director. So
No,
what we will do
I am
is,
just, my lord, apprising your lordship what.
No,
has
I got it.
happened.
I have seen it.
Ultimately, it will be considered.
this is not done.
My lord,
But
director.
let us follow. What we will give you is, we will dispose of this matter, direct the director to have apply his mind. In the meantime, we will permit you to make a representation and if required to give you a hearing wherein these matters you can highlight before him and then he will consider and dispose.
Peculiar aspects of this matter, my lord, the candidate who has got the lowest mark,
He has been now
he
recommended.
has been selected. That is the thing, your lord.
But let him take a call
And as per
And
my,
my lord,
because I am bound by decisions of this court earlier.
candidate, my lord, who did not have the uniform, my lord, good academic result. Respondent number 15, my lord, she has passed in
I think you should,
admission or in like that.
no problem.
there are
Sir,
first
we will
class
permit
candidates.
you to take that plea before the authorities.
Only, my lord.
Because why I am saying so, this court as well as the other coordinate benches have held that without that order of the director, it is premature.
Another aspect, your lordship. My lord, selection, they say that I am not PhD in the concerned subject. As per guidelines of the director.
We will
of
permit
higher
that. We
as
will
per
permit.
As per the director of, my lord, guidelines issued by the director of higher education. But no such guidelines was issued by the, my lord, it was by the government. Now, if I do not have, my lord, PhD, I am having slate. That was also.
That is enough. We'll permit it. You file a detailed representation before him. In terms of that only, give me that order.
I'll give him money. And as per my instruction, already one hearing has been done, my lord.
Okay.
Ask them not to proceed with any further witty
Yes,
matter.
yes.
We'll pass orders. You give a hearing to the petitioner, thereafter only proceed. And we will record that.
Yes.
Dispose of. You give that order to him.
I'll be.
So the candidates, my lord, who is eligible as per the guidelines, your lord, she is to be, my lord.
We will say that you are at liberty. Your grievance is that as per the guidelines, the selection has not been done. The candidates not having a uniform record has been selected, which again violates the
Then
guidelines.
again,
But we will say
Lord,
that the
many-
matter not being considered by the director, the matter is premature. So we will require the director of higher education to apply his mind and to facilitate him. We will permit you to appear before him along with a representation. All the grievances that you have,
My
he will
grievance
take it
is
on record, thereafter passes speaking.
Yes, my submission is that my grievances are to be recorded by the director. That is the thing.
That is what we will permit for.
From academic record, then overaged.
Mr. Dhar, whatever grievance you are there, which has got a relevance to the issue, he will have to record and we will provide for that. That'll do.
They can appear along with this copy of the writ petition. my lord.
Copy of the writ petition is for me, not for your director.
Obliged.
Yes.
Lordship, in this matter, I was to satisfy Lordship on the maintainability. I could not fully prepare myself, Lordship.
I'm sorry, Mr. Todi, we have been accommodating you for, I think,
Lordship,
considerable
it's a
period of
large-
time.
I had
Right from 12-1. You are being accommodated in this matter from 12-1.
Lordship, on 27th of March.
23rd of March, before that.
Lordship.
Before that on 12-1.
I've been searching actually since the old matter. I've been searching few judgments on this matter. I've recently come across one or two judgments. I want to satisfy myself before submitting to your Lordship. Can it be on Thursday, Lordship? I'll satisfy myself, then I'll make placement.
And Mr.
to the
Thursday, if you
lordship.
don't appear and there is an adjournment prayer made,
No,
I'll say
lordship.
dismiss particular.
No, lordship.
Please
Thursday,
don't like that.
I'll be there.
Because we can't keep this matter lingering like this.
Lordship.
Mr. Mazumdar, he wants to prepare one more day.
Otherwise, your lordship may kind of look at his prayer number 1. His prayer is against an institution which, according
got
to
it.
him,
I got it. I
is a
want to
fake, is a fake organization. What relief this court can give in such
Nothing.
matter? He himself is saying it's a fake one. Prayer
Lordship,
number
there's
1,
a-
mandamus shall not be issued directly to respondent authorities.
Inquiry into.
Yes, to
That is
cause
not,
an
this is not
inquiry.
a PIL.
Lordship, in fact, there's a no OM by the state of Assam of 2012, Lordship. I'll place that also, where they have already.
If
given
the
that.
authorities are not proceeding with the investigation in the manner required, take up the matter in terms of the provisions of the CRPC. Go ahead.
That is one part, Lordship.
Will not,
So
will
far,
not, will
state
not
OM
come in,
is
will
concerned.
not tag in. If
State
you have
has-
something against that, you have not received, you have given money, you have been fake, either a criminal case, and if you have some recovery, go and file
Civil
suits.
And this
How
is,
can this repetition be maintainable?
and this is
come
not a
across one
normal
judgment, Lordship.
educational, this is not a normal educational institution.
No,
It's a professional,
professional institution beyond the scope of the government.
yes.
So, but the institution has a public function.
We will not go into that.
Maintainable. On that point, I have.
Who asked you to go and take admission?
Yeah, that is it.
Who asked you? Did the state tell you that this is our institution, very good institution, go and take admission there?
No.
Did the department tell you?
But the
They
institute is
have not
functioning in
verified
the
before,
state.
they have not verified before taking.
You should have.
So we verified, and the certificates which were produced by the institution, we relied upon that. It was subsequent.
So
paper
if
publication.
they have done something, they have misled you, they have
Got
committed a fraud. There are provisions under law which
And
you
in-
can move.
Public law remedy.
So withdraw this, go there.
Public law
even-
remedy in such,
Huh?
public law remedy is not available.
Public law remedy will not come in. 2 to 6, no. And as far as this court is concerned, no.
I'll just satisfy your lordship on the next Thursday, lordship. Few 2 judgments I have. I'll just satisfy your lordship and.
You
There are
satisfy, give me those judgments now only. Mr. Majumdar also give him, we'll see.
Not
If there
completely-
is something which, yes, this court has to come in, we will come in. No problem.
On Thursday.
But
lordship.
I have not come across a judgment to that effect, and Mr.
And in
Majumdar
fact,
will
in
also.
writ petition, the High Court of Bombay also has passed similar orders on fake.
You show me Supreme Court or our High Court. I'm not going for other persuasive
Just
judgments.
persuasive precedent, just for satisfaction, lordship.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow. Others I'll forget.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. By sleep.
Minor.
Mr. Majumdar.
Tomorrow.
By sleep, I'm saying
Yes.
tomorrow.
Much of it.
I'll forget otherwise. We have around 9 matters delivery of orders. I'll see if I can pass the maximum numbers. I'll try to pass, and thereafter we will take this matter.
Much of it.
By sleep for that.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Well, in this matter, we have endorsed the file to the finance department, madam. So sometime maybe allowed, madam.
In this case, Your Lordship, they are not provided us the details, there are not.
Then,
Left to Your Lordship, Your Lordship.
no, I can't close. You will have to withdraw. No contempt.
Lordship.
Mr. S. Islam submits that in view of the development taking place in the matter, he be permitted to withdraw the present contempt petition. Also, prayer accepted, contempt petition stands closed on withdrawal.
Deeply obliged.
Ms. N. Fukan, learned counsel for the respondents are present.
May I please, as Your Lordship?
14/8/23, you said you will have instructions.
My lord, the
What are-
instruction I have received, my lord, yesterday night, my lord, is interested to pursue the matter and decided to be on merit, my lord.
They want to pursue the matter.
My-
Fine. We are with you.
My
Now
lord-
come to the issue.
My lord, the issue is very limited, my lord, regarding the holding of a charge of a headmaster of a high school. My lord. Initially, my lord, there was no person qualified to be given the charge because I am the only B.Ed pass candidate in the, my lord, the list of graduate teachers of the school. On the strength of my qualification and seniority, my lord, I had been conferred with the said charge of the headmaster of the school, my lord.
Come to that impugned order, that order by which you were given 9/4.
Lord, the order impugned is a, my lord, what has happened? There are two writ petitions are being filed, my lord. One has been listed today, but the another one, which is the first writ petition, my lord, has not been listed today, my lord. May I pray, my lord, both the petitions are connected.
When Mr. Bhuya prays that manner, how can we say no?
My lord, my lord.
We'll permit you.
My lord. Because
What is the other writ petition?
my lord, the WPC number, my lord, 52 of 2021, my lord.
List this matter again on Thursday, along with WPC number 52 of 2020.
2020. Obliged, lord.
52.
Yes, my lord, only 52. Obliged.
Thursday, already. Order violated, page.
My lord, page 17, my lord. Copy of the order, page 13 to 16, my lord. From the same judgment, my lord, some of the other teachers, my lord, has been paid, my lord, after filing the contempt petition, your lordship. It is stacked in this present contempt petition, my lord. Contempt petition number 96.
Okay.
Now, my lord, time and again, in spite of your lordship order, my lord, it's a 2019 order.
They have done it, they have done it. Here, they have done it. Heard Mr. A.K. Hussain, learned counsel for the petition, and also Mr. P.K. Bora, learned standing counsel. This is what schools, elementary education department. Also, Mr. Bora has placed before this court an instruction received by him from the Joint Secretary to the Government of Assam, Department of School Education. So, on perusal of this said instruction, it is seen that a proposal was placed before the Finance SIU Department for creation, for according approval towards creation of a supernumerary post for paying the salaries to the petitioner for the period 2010 to 17/5/2012. It is seen from the said communication that the Finance SIU Department has accorded approval for the creation of the said post on 26/4/2024, and the matter is under process in the department for the consequential steps that is to be taken in the matter towards a release of the salaries to the petitioner. Also, accordingly, list this matter again after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. Mr. Bora shall on the next date fix apprise this court of the further developments that have taken place. Copy of the communication dated 26/4/2024 is kept on record and marked as X for the purpose of identification. Wait for a few days, you are getting.
Kindly give a date, man.
Will come. You'll get it.
Oh, bless you.
You'll get it. They have done it. It's only the consequential steps are there. Let them do it.
Lordship fixed it, my lord.
We have fixed it after Kiman.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Well.
I think within 3 weeks, before that only next day, it will be withdrawal. Complied with. It will be done. Don't worry.
Lordship, can you have a look on the last order, my lord? 27.
Review filed?
Yes, your lordship.
When?
Your lordship for that, your lordship.
No. Today, now.
Your lordship, SMT.
Why you made a prayer that review is being filed? So I told that the order is on the next day, outcome will be placed before this court.
Yes, your lordship. For that, your lordship kindly grant us some time, your
No,
lordship.
no, by time.
SMT 60 is appearing, your lordship. He is not here, your lordship.
You need not be, he need not be, he does not have the whole thing to do. You are there, you are
Your
appearing today.
lordship, I am not on the records, your
Then
lordship.
whoever
Yes,
is on the record, get hold of him. Bring him here. We want that information. This cannot be done. Whether you have filed the review and the review number, that's all.
Pertaining to item number 38, your lordship, file has been created, your lordship. Now the file is under process for sanction of the same, your lordship. I received the instruction, like to place it.
On the last occasion, your lordship, on 15/3, it was stated before this honorable court that the process was underway. The petitioner, your lordship, was not considered for the promotion of assistant director and thereafter deputy director. Pursuant to the order of this court.
So, his direction is for that promotion to the assistant director.
Yes.
A supernumerary post is to be
Yes,
created.
he was directly promoted to the post of deputy director.
And that endorsement is of the 23. Finance SIU 23. 17/4/23. What were you doing for whole this? Post has been created. Why the consequential steps have not been taken till now? Huh? Have you read this instruction? What does it say? No. Why only time? Why no finality with this? How can I give you time with this? Here you say that 17/4/23 finance has given you approval. What were you doing? Ms. P. Das, Learned Counsel. The Learned Counsel appearing for the respondents has placed before this court a communication dated 29/4/2024 received by her from the Department of School Education, wherein it has been stated that a supernumerary post is to be created for the promotion of the petitioner herein with a retrospective effect to the cadre of assistant director. Also, a perusal of the said communication reveals that the finance bracketed SIU department had, while their endorsement dated 17/4/2023, created the post, supernumerary post for the period with effect from 28/2003 to 21/2006. Also, it is not understood as to why thereafter the process as may be mandated in the matter for release of the salaries to the petitioner was not taken forward. Ms. P. Das on 6/5/2020, on 2/5/2024 shall place before this court the steps taken by the departmental authorities after the endorsement dated 17/4/2023 was made in the matter by the Finance SIU department. A copy of the said instruction as received by the petitioner, by Ms. P. Das and placed before this court is kept on record and marked as X for the purpose of identification. 2/5, 17/4/23 till date, what you are taking, give me a tabular list. Yes. Who is appearing? None appears for the petitioners on respondent on call. The contemptor. The Director of Elementary Education shall appear before this court on thirteen 2024 to apprise this court as to why the orders pass wide, directions pass wide, the order dated 1/11/2022 in WPC number 5293/2020 was not complied with. Published. Who is appearing for the elementary? Mr. Bora, you will communicate this order to the director, elementary. Nobody has appeared, so we'll have to, because names are being shown. D. Soikia, Mr. A. Fukon, nobody has appeared. So we have directed our personal appearance.
My lord, office note indicates that
None appears for the respondent litigation. Boss. Huh? Huh?
Kindly taken this matter at 2, my lord. I will inform Fukon, Mr. Fukon. A. Fukon.
If they are not interested, why should you be? Contempt matter, gone unrepresented.
At 2, kindly.
Yes.
Office note dated 23/2024, service report attachment.
Not given. Physical verification documents not given.
Not given.
Till now.
Till now. Let them obtain instruction, otherwise my lord, already notice has been issued.
It is seen that the service of notice upon the respondents is not complete. Petitioner is required to take fresh steps for service of notice upon the sole respondent. Steps within 2 days. First you effect service, then we will catch them.
Yes.
Before effecting, how can I catch
Yes,
them?
my lord.
You have not seen the office note?
I seen.
Then why did you make that submission?
My lord,
Why did you make that submission?
in all cases.
Mr.
service-
Sharma,
Yes, I know.
have some
Yes.
transparency here also.
Yes.
My lord, in this matter, the Kaushik may have some instruction, my lord, so kindly, for the time being, my lord, he is on leg, my lord, in port number 4, my lord.
No appointments issued till now.
No appointment.
List all of it. All of it.
Lordship, allow us further 2-3 days time to obtain instruction.
Lord, notice was issued long back, my lord. My lord, one thing I need to apprise my lordship, my lord, service in respect of respondent number 12, my lord, appears to be incomplete, my lord. Otherwise, my lord, he is not a necessary party, just a formal party who have made him, my lord. My lord,
But be that as it may.
my lord, my lord. Lord, matter is very simple, my lord. The selection committee which has conducted this election is not in accordance with the guideline of the UGC, my lord.
So you either, if required, you pray for a deletion of that name of, if not required, he is not a necessary party.
My lord, on my.
Mr.
My lord.
A.R. Bhiya, learned standing counsel, learned counsel appearing for the petitioner submits that the respondent number 12 be deleted from the array of respondents in the writ petition. Full stop. Prayer accepted. Respondent number 12 stands deleted. Petitioner to file an amended cause title with the registry within 2 days. The matter be listed thereafter along with the amended cause title. Full stop. The respondents university in the meantime shall, the standing counsel for the university Respondent university shall receive his instructions in the matter and place the same invariably on the next date of listing. List this matter again after 2 weeks. Or a date to be fixed by the registry. He knows better. He knows better, don't worry.
In this matter, my lord, this is an old instruction, my lord. The distance of the school is only 700 meters, my lord. And my lord, in the petitioner's school, there are only 28 students. So let us file our affidavit, my lord, bring all these things into record, my lord.
Mr. P.K. Bora, Standing Council, Elementary Education Department submits that he be permitted another, give me a date.
3 weeks, my lord.
Give me a date.
On 17th May.
He will invariably file the affidavit of the, on behalf of the said respondents on or before 17/5/2024.
No.
List this matter again on 22/5/2024. In the event the affidavit is not filed as undertaken herein above, the matter would be proceeded on basing on the records available in the file. Also.
Obliged.
Obliged. Yes, Mr. Khandakar.
My lord, here office note, my lord, 9/4 says, my lord, service upon respondent number 798 has been completed, my lord. It is posted for.
Seen the office note dated 9/4/2024. The service upon respondent number 7 and 8 have been held to be complete. Accordingly, registry to list this matter for admission after 2 weeks.
May I date, my lord? A date, my lord, after 2 weeks.
2 weeks, let's see. If it not come, make a mention. I am able. 2 weeks on a date, 2 weeks.
May I please?
Yes.
In this case, my lord, respondent number 1 has appeared, but the respondent number 2, it is not may appear in this case. Award service, as per the office note dated 2/4/20.
Service complete.
No, my lord. The service complete, my lord.
Petitioner to take, seen the office note dated 2/4/2024. Petitioner to take fresh steps for service of notice upon respondent number 2. Service steps within 2 days, 2 working days. List this matter again after 4 weeks, along with the report with regard to the status of service upon notice, status of service of notice upon the respondent number 2.
Obliged.
But in terms of order dated 12/1/24, we have taken a step on 9/1/24. But the office report shows that neither AD nor unsub notices come back.
Petitioner, seen the office note dated 25/4/2024, the service of notice upon the sole respondent is stated to be not complete. Also, accordingly, petitioner is directed to take fresh steps for service of notice upon any instruction. This case,
Not this, my lord, the other one.
which one?
39.
That 2 o'clock. Directed to take steps, fresh steps for service of notice upon the sole respondent, steps within 2 days, 2 working days. If this time also it's not done, we will ask them to take it.
47 is said.
Same matter, same order.
Make petition, sir.
Yes.
File is IA for implement of new incumbents in the petition, contempt petition matter. Others.
You want to implead?
My lord.
Opposite parties.
My lord. 1 and 2, my lord. Yes. Page 15, my lord.
The applicant heard Mr.
R.S. Mishra, my lord.
R.S. Mishra, learned counsel for the petitioner. Anybody appearing for the
I am for one, my lord.
respondents?
Petition, respondent number one, my lord.
Mr. P.K. Bora. Also heard Mr. P.K. Bora, learned counsel for the respondent number one. Respondents. Also, the applicant have they, by way of instituting the present proceeding for impleading the officials officials as arrayed as opposite parties number 1 and 2 as respondents number
3 and 4, my lord.
3 and 4 in the connected contempt petition. I have perused the amendments as made in the contempt petition and find that the opposite party number 1 and 2 are the incumbents in the offices as held by them and are the persons who would now be required to implement the directions passed by this court. Wide order dated.
My lord.
Implement the directions passed by this court, violation of which has been alleged in the connected contempt petition. Accordingly, the interlocutory application stands allowed, permitting the petitioners to implement the opposite parties number 1 and 2 herein as respondents number 3 and 4 in the connected contempt petition. Full stop. Contempt petition to some.
My lord, may kindly please order dated 19/6/23, my lord, in contempt petition, my lord. (19/6/23), my lord.
Now, even before I implead him, issue notices to him, how can I call him to be?
My lord.
Then, in view of the order passed today in ISC number 324/2024, opposite party number 1 and 2, Narayan Kaur Aru Suranjana Sinapati Pura, with designation are impleaded as respondents, as respondent number 3 and 4 here in the present proceedings. Also, petitioner to file an additional, to file an amended cost title within 2 days before the raised. Also, upon filing of such amended cost title, the petitioner shall take steps for service of notice upon the newly implemented respondent numbers 3 and 4 by way of registered post with AD. Steps within 7 days from today.
Deeply obliged, my lord.
Oh, bless you.
List this matter again after 4 weeks. I had to dispose.
Well, this interlocutory evaluation was filed for history of the the approval order that was passed by the district elimination edition of the Dhuri, that is Annexure 3 in the writ petition, page 24, wherein the respondent number 9 was shown as president of the school management committee, whereas the resolution shows the name of the present petition as the president of the SMC. Page number, Lordship will find, page number 14, the bottom portion, Lordship will find. Here the name of the candidate of the president has been shown, the present petitioner Raja Ghose, nowhere there is mention of respondent 9 as a president by the school management.
Respondent number 9 is Mofihul Haq.
Mofihul. Whereas, the impure order that your Lordship will find page 24, my lord.
Of the writ petition.
Yes. Writ petition, my lord. Page 24, writ petition, my lord. This is the same resolution was approved by the DO, showing the respondent number 9 as the president of the school management committee, my lord. Whereas the resolution shows the name of the present petitioner as the, my lord.
No, why did you file this IA?
Well, while filing the writ petition, my lord, inadvertently, the interim prior portion that was, my lord, not inserted in the writ petition, my lord. So subsequently, my lord, I had to file, my lord, for history of the impure order, my lord.
Have you taken steps here?
Yes, my lord. Even rule also says, my lord, rule also clearly says, my lord, rule 13, my lord, of the Assam, my lord, right of children to free and commercial education rule clearly say, my lord, the president and vice president shall be elected from the parents, guardian member only, and one of them must be a woman, my lord. So here the president and vice president shall be selected by the guardian and parents, my lord.
Where is that resolution?
The resolution, your lordship will find page 12, my lord. Page 12 is the resolution, and page 14 will show the name of the present petition as the president of the, my lord, as the president, my lord, selected by the, my lord, SMC, my lord, the meeting, general meeting.
Razak Hussain.
Raja Hussain, my lord. He is the present petitioner, my lord. He was selected by the guardian, my lord. And his name was forwarded to the DO for approval, but DO, instead of approving the present petitioners,
Mr. A. Fukan, Learned Standing Council. Mr. Fukan, Learned Standing Council, Elementary Education Department. On the next date shall receive instructions from the District Elementary Education Officer to brief as to why the respondent number 9 hearing was approved as the president of the School Managing Committee of Bhangi ME Madrasa, when it is the contention of the petitioner hearing that the school authorities in terms of a resolution adopted in a meeting held on 12/12/2023 of the parents and guardians as well as local people of the area had recommended the name of the petitioner for appointment as the president of the said SMDC. Full stop. The said instructions shall be furnished to Mr. Pukan by the District Elementary Education Officer to brief in writing and shall be placed before this court on 9/5/2024. List this matters again on 9/5/2024. You take that instruction, just have it one line, and you find that something is there, we will go.
My lord, another thing, my lord, item 39, I was on lex in court 13, my lordship.
But somebody should have been here. It's a contempt matter.
Yes, my lord,
There were two persons.
I got stuck, my lord, for thing, my lord. This matter, actually, that matter will continue again at 2, my lord, there. My lord, I have received instruction, my lord. Petitioner is, so, here, my lord, the director is made party, my lord, the sole respondent. And the director has complied, my lord, but the finance, I think, is department also will be needed in this matter, my lord, as included.
Okay, we'll consider this at 2 o'clock. You need not be here.
My lord.
2 o'clock.
deeply obliged. And accordingly, we have.
It is submitted that in terms of the liberty as granted by this court by the order dated 4/4/2024, petitioners have taken steps for service of notice upon the respondents number 6 and 7 by way of trustee mail and have filed an affidavit in the matter. Where is that affidavit?
Affidavit filed on today morning, lordship.
Have filed an affidavit in the matter.
Yes, sir.
So in that view of the matter, restrict to trace and tag the affidavit, said affidavit, along with the records of this case, and list this matter after a week on a date to be fixed by the registrar. Let that affidavit come, we will pass on this.
Obliged, lordship.
Lordship, in this matter, lordship, instructions awaited, lordship. Due to election process, lordship, we could not take
I understand.
1 week time.
Lord, my instruction, my lord, is that no appeal.
We'll pass orders, Mr.
Yes,
Yeah, but let us have that.
Yes, that is required, my lord.
On the prayer made on the prayer of Mr. M. Romhan, Learned Standing Council, R. Romhan, Learned Standing Council, KASC, list this matter again on 6/5. No, elections are there on 7th.
No, elections, completed, yeah.
Okay, on 6/5/2024, on the next date of listing, Mr. Romhan shall receive the instructions as required in terms of the orders. In terms of the order dated 8/4/2024 passed by this court in the present proceedings.
Deeply obliged.
On that day, if they say yes, we will proceed and pass orders.
Obliged.
My pleasure, Lordship. Lordship, this matter last talk is on hard, Lordship. After hearing the, Lordship, may peruse the order is 26/2024. It is the category 10 of the respondents that on ascertaining the genuineness of the PhD degree obtained by the petitioner, they will upgrade the post of the assistant professor, Lordship. However, on page, we have submitted the state before the respondents on 22/8/2022, Lordship. And thereafter, we have filed this petition on 2/3/2023. And last occasion also, my client has also informed me that on 3rd of March, Lordship, the requisite information has been forwarded to the director, Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Das.
My lord, I have just a few minutes ago, my lord, I have spoken to the authority, my lord. They have not received any such letter from the Magad University, my lord. In fact, on 24th of April, the department has again sent a reminder to the Magad University regarding.
Mr. S. Das, Learned Standing Council Higher Education Department has on instruction submitted that the departmental authorities are pursuing with the authorities of the Magad University, both Gaya, Bihar, for information towards ascertaining the genuineness of the PhD degree obtained by the petitioner from Magad University on 26, 2023. Also, Mr. Das prays that he be granted further 2 weeks' time to receive the above instruction from the corresponding authority, from the departmental authorities. Also, prayer accepted. List this matter again after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registrar. Mr. K. Kolita, the counsel for the petitioner, is present.
Lordship, let's say date, Lordship, because by mentioning this matter, Lordship.
Today is 29. List this matter again on 16, 5, 2020. 2 weeks ago, list 16, 5, 2020. Mr. Das, was his case not placed before the constituted committees?
Regarding that, information is not there.
Because there was a committee constituted.
Others matters are being placed before the.
There are some matters today also I found.
Yes, yes.
So just check up. Manigo. Yes, Mr. Kaushik, all the matters are waiting for you. Now you hold the field. Yes, anything?
We already placed that instruction.
So we'll proceed and pass orders.
The only anxiety, my lord, the persons who have been
We don't
promoted, my
know.
lord.
We don't know. We'll only settle the position of law. Rest, you will have to put. Because if you don't understand, what can we do? But Mr. Mr. M. Khan, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, also heard Mr. P. Kaushik, Learned Standing Counsel, Secondary Education Department. So, hearing concluded, list this matter again on 8/5/2024 for delivery of orders. 8/5. Yes. Yes, yes, sir. Any information?
Here the state level scrutiny committee has already recommended the
It
petitioner.
went to the government. In terms of that, there is no other route.
No other.
How can you do this?
My lord. The lordship will direct this the government to act upon the state level scrutiny committee in terms of the acknowledgement. Because once the state level committee has recommended, my lord,
you cannot.
Had it been, my lord, before the state level committee
It would have been a different thing.
It would have been different.
List this, her hearing concluded, Mr. Mr. B. Kaushik, in terms of the directions passed by this court, has placed on record a communication dated 6/4/2024 received from the secretary to the government of Assam, Department of School Education by him. Also, the same is taken on record and marked as X for the purpose of identification. List this matter again on 3/5/2024 for delivery of orders.
Lordship fixes the date on.
Huh?
On which date?
3/5.
The instruction is there getting ready, lordship, until it will made available after some time instruction. Because as per the telephonic instruction, Lordship, after verification, some queries, putting some queries, it has been forwarded to UGC, Lordship. Because the current status, Lordship, and they will be giving it in writing.
Mr. A.R. Tabilda, we'll give you some time. Tabilda, Learned Standing Council, Higher Education Department has submitted that the process for verification of the academic degree of the petitioner is under process and has not been concluded. So it has been contented on instructions received that the matter now has been forwarded to the UGC authorities for a clarification. Accordingly, list this matter again on 20/5/2024. So Mr. Tabilna on the next day shall place before this court the result of the process of verification of the academic qualifications of the petitioner.
Lordship, that status can be, I can, the result, Lordship, it will be difficult.
Whatever it is, if it is a status, if you are continuing, you continue.
Status, yes.
If you are continuing, you continue, because this process is there from 22.
Yes, 2 years ago.
2 years, 2 years.
Number of,
Doesn't-
and huge number of teachers are there, which are under.
We have seen. You see.
Lots, I'll place.
Yes, in fact, Lordship, here we have filed that review petition, but it has not been listed, Lordship.
No, I just wanted that contention. Just give me the number.
Yeah, the serial number
I'll have to record something, Mr.
The serial number is there, Lordship.
That will do.
Serial number to give. 4435 of 2024, Malab.
Mr. SMT Sisti has, Learned Council for the respondent has submitted that a review petition while filing number
4435
4435
of 2024.
2024 has been
Filed on 10/4/24.
on 10/4/2024. Accordingly, he prays that the matter be taken up after some time so as to have the result of the said review petition. But to have the result of the said outcome of the said review petition placed before this court. Accordingly, list this matter after 4 weeks on a date to be listed, fixed by the registry. On the next date fixed, Mr. Sisti shall place before this court the outcome of the said review petition. Just 2 seconds.
Yes.
Notice issue করিব আমার কপি তো ফার্নিশ করতে পারে প্লিজ Milord, copy of the review application may be directed to furnish us, Milord. Otherwise, they will.
That you request Mr. Kaushik outside. You give it to him.
That would be better for us.
Oh, very good for you. Item number 39, no? Your presence was not required. We exempted you.
Well, that matter got over.
Make sure in a contempt petition, somebody or the other appears.
My lord.
Otherwise, this court will be left with no other alternative to call.
My lord.
Don't. Have you given him a copy?
My lord, I have not given him. But I've showed him one.
You have seen it?
Regarding the financial.
You just give him a copy. Mr. A. Fukun, learned. You see it. you just read it. I think you will have to make a challenge to this one. Just read it, then come back. We'll take it up after some time. You read it. Relax and read. Yes.
My lord, I've received an instruction. My lord.
Say.
My lord.
Prompt.
My lord will skip the other portion. My lord, we will come to serial number 7, my lord.
Okay. Where is the directions?
Direction to my lord. My lord will get at page 106. The operative part is at page 106. Division.
Mr. B. Kaushik, learned counsel appearing for the respondents has placed before this court communication received by him from the Director of Elementary Education, some dated 8/4/2024. Also, before proceeding to consider the same, Mr. Kaushik is required to hand over a copy of the same to the learned counsel for the petition. Also, the learned counsel for the petitioner shall on the next day make his submissions with regard to the contentions as made in the said communication dated 8/4/2024. Right? Because anyway, they have asked for a month's time. You also see.
My lord, I have seen the instruction. So they have sought 1 month's time as they couldn't verify it during the code of conduct. So they have not stated here that whether there is a bar that during the code of conduct.
There may be a bar. There is a bar.
There is a bar.
We'll not go into that
My lord,
extent.
I think
Now,
there-
Mr. Deka, your appointment is being processed.
My lord.
So give them that little bit of freeway. Let them do that.
My lord, immediately after the election.
We have asked you, but we are posting it after 4 weeks. After when is the results being declared?
June 4th, no?
June 4th. List this matter again after 4 weeks on a date to be fixed by.
Otherwise, lordship may direct it immediately after the 4th June, the 1 month time may be granted.
Let it finished. 4th June, I've
Because
said
we
4
will-
weeks.
we can do it only as they have sought
Only
time.
after, no, only after 4 weeks. You read it. If there is anything more to be done.
I have read it, my lord.
There is nothing more to be done.
Nothing more to be done.
List this matters again on the Director of Elementary Education Assam widely said communication has stopped for a month's time after the model code of conduct is lifted for processing the matter further. Also, accordingly, appreciating the stand as raised as made in the said communication dated 8/4/2024, list this matter again on 26/6/2024. On the next date of listing, the respondent authority shall place before this court an updated status report with regard to the implementation of the directions passed by this court. Also, why the order, violation of which is alleged in the present proceedings.
Much obliged.
And Mr. Deka, you go through.
My lord.
If there is something more which has been left out, kindly point that out to this court.
My lord, I'll do it.
Yes, Mr. Deka.
My lord, in my, what I understand from this petition, my lord,
They want a bail in a writ petition. They are asking for a bail in a writ petition, literally.
That cannot be granted, my lord. My lord is aware
Two
of that.
parties there, my lord.
Suspension, we'll consider.
Suspension part is there,
We'll
then
consider.
we may approach for bail also. Lordship.
We will consider.
Suspension part.
We'll consider.
Lordship, page 59.
We'll consider. We'll issue a notice, we'll consider the suspension.
My lord may issue notice.
You are limiting it to the suspension part here. In this writ.
Suspension may be state
No,
lordship.
that without hearing them, how can I?
We have sub copy to
We'll
I.
copy
Lordship.
today morning,
Lordship.
then he'll have to receive instruction. This is not his own case. He'll have to receive instruction.
Then my lord, we taken tomorrow, lordship. Exam is going on, lordship.
This case does not require any benevolence from this honorable court, my lord. This is.
It's not that any case is equal to us.
My lord,
It's
for
only
that-
the issue that is to be considered.
Issue be of.
Mr. Day, it's not the act of the person involved which led to the conduct or the conduct of the person. That is not material to us. It is the right. If he has anything, we will surely come and protect him. But for that purpose, you will have to have your instruction.
My lord.
And the other part, bail and all that, in the writ petition, we cannot. So we'll only consider it to the suspension.
Lordship.
Right?
My lord.
Mr. You are
MK Hussain.
MK Hussain. Why in the bottom your name is there? Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8, you are there, no?
Mr. MK Hussain, Learned Counsel for the, heard Mr. MK Hussain, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. S. A. Day,
AB there, my lord.
AB Day, Learned Standing Counsel, Indian Institute of Technology, IIT Guwahati. Also heard Mr. B. Dury, Learned Government Advocate, Assam. Anyone more? Anybody? More? Post off. Mr. MK Hussain at the outset has submitted that the present writ petition is limited, is being required to be limited to the prayer of the petitioner for a consideration with regard to the legality and validity of the order of suspension as issued against the petitioner on 25/4/2024 by
24, lordship. Communicated.
2/4/2024 issued by the authorities of the IIT Guwahati. Also, issue notice returnable 4 weeks. Mr. AB Day, Learned Standing Counsel IIT
For 1, 2, 3, 4, my lord.
accepts notice for the respond numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, Mr. B. Dury, Learned Standing Counsel, Learned Government Advocate accepts notice on behalf of respond number 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Also, no formal notice is to be issued. However, requisite extra copies of the writ petition be furnished to the petitioner's hearing. Also, on the next date of listing, Mr. A.B. Day shall bring on record the stand of the IIT authorities in the matter by way of filing a writ petition.
My lord. Keep low.
For the other part, you will have to.
But they have issued this in total violation of the ordinance. I have annexed the ordinance, lordship.
We'll have to consider any suspension order is there. We'll have to consider whether that is valid or not. If it is not valid, it goes. If it is valid, it stays. And for that, Mr. Day, we have not to go into the other aspect. Only your action of issuing that. So that the criminal
Here, my
court
lord,
will take.
what it appears from the EA, my lord, the suspension order was issued because of that FIR and arrest of him.
Fine.
But I'll justify, my lord.
6(2) of our what you call that Assam Disciplinary and Service Rules.
Here,
when a case of 6(2) comes, do we see the heinousness of the crime or we see the procedure? We'll have to see the procedure.
I'll establish.
Lordship, may I pay for a date, lordship?
4 weeks, it will come. You make a mention after 4 weeks.
Come.
Yes.
My lord, kindly see order dated 29/11/2023, my lord. This order was placed earlier, my lord.
Huh? 29/11. Yes, yes. Yes. Old wine in a new bottle.
My lord,
Same thing you have brought back again.
my lord, speaking order, basically, my lord, the director was asked to pass, but the other part is done by the, my lord, the government, my lord, and the finance department also. That is why, my lord, there was a thing, and they have, in compliance, they have given this order.
My lord, kindly see the order, my
Speaking order has been
Order is
given.
very.
Okay, let's come to the order violated.
Yes, my lord. My lord, your lordship will find page 10, my lord.
I've got it. No, this is no compliance.
She has passed appropriate orders, my lord, in compliance of the, my lord, she was asked, paragraph
You
8.
you file an application
My lord,
for review of that earlier order. Otherwise, this cannot be.
because accordingly, the respondent number 3 is directed to take steps for release of the area financial expense. So accordingly, my lord, the director has given a speaking order, but the.
Fine. How can, but the direction is to release that amount.
But he has not made them, other people also a party, my lord.
That is different thing altogether.
Because it's a.
You have not come up before this court saying that because of the non-approval by authority 1, 2, 3, we are not in a position. And the same stand was taken earlier also. And this court wide order dated 29/11 had rejected that stand.
But,
so you will have to.
My lord, they could have moved the finance department with the proposal to for returning back the amount.
My lord, the director, my lord.
What is this speaking order dated 22/4/16?
Financial department, my lord, of sent, my lord, a letter to all heads of department dated 18/5/13 and directed deposit the fund remaining unutilized for last 3 years or more. State exchequer against appropriate head of account and also directed to close all current bank accounts. Well, there was a policy. So what happened, my lord, all also government in elementary education department.
And at that point of time, the school was, the genuineness of the school was being examined.
And my lord, at that point, that is why that thing happened, man. And in fact, we had also said that genuine, this school is genuine later on. There were 2 schools. So after what happened, or by the time that happened, my lord, already this thing came out. So, but still the director, my lord, gave a decision that to this thing. So it is not in the hands of the director, my lord. She actually has passed the.
I got it.
She has given written that to do it. But the fact of the matter is that he has to make that. It's his job to make them a party. Not, and my lord, in the main case, they
No, that cannot be because there is no direction.
My lord.
Solely direction is to the respondent number 3.
My lord. So, my lord, but with the party is in the main case, there too, my lord, everyone is there, finance is there. He should have made them, he should have ensured that. But he has not done that, my lord.
My lord, if they move the finance department, definitely I will.
My lord, even if he move, my lord, to the finance department,
Until and unless finance department
has to make them a
by the
party.
director, my lord.
He is affected, my lord.
No,
He is
right.
He is affected.
He is right.
He has
Now
approved.
the direction was to the director,
My lord.
right? The director has said that before your school, the genuineness of your school could be ascertained. All money with regard to the financial assistance was redeposited.
Exactly.
Now that has to be, it cannot be brought back by the director. There has to be a move. So, 2, the direction is to the director to release. Now the money is not with the director cannot release. Now after that, the schools were provincialized. Your school was also non-provincialized. After the provincialization exercise, FA was stopped.
Yes.
So it's not a continuing act.
Yes.
So in that view of the matter, I think we have to pass a fresh direction requiring the authorities to get that amount back to the director for paying it to you. Without that direction, maybe the director would not be in a position to pay you. That money there has to be a direction that you bring back that money.
Technically, my lord, the director has complied.
My lord, my humble
Contempt
submission
may-
is that, my lord, I may be wrong, my lord, but once the order was placed before the director, my lord, he could have moved the finance department saying so and so, so and so.
Mr. A. Fukan, learned standing counsel. Learned respondent appearing for the learned counsel appearing for the sole respondent has placed on record an order passed by the respondent herein on 6/6/2023, highlighting the manner in which the amount of financial assistance which was to be disbursed to the school in question could not be disbursed on account of a reappropriation of the said amount with the government exchequer, on account of deposit of the said amount in the government exchequer in terms of the direction passed by the finance department in the matter. Full stop. The funds not being available, the DE Assam has contended, the respondent has contended that she is not in a position to release the area financial assistance to the petitioners hearing. Also, however, it has been contended that the matter would be taken up with the government for necessary instruction. Also, this court requires, appreciating the above position, this court requires the Director of Elementary Education Assam to take up the matter with the concerned department of the government of Assam for a release of the amount and for compliance of the directions passed by this court in the white order dated 1/11/2022 in WPC number 5293/2022. Also. The director is also at liberty to take further any other steps in the matter as may be permissible under law. Would be the director of Elementary Education Assam would be at liberty to take any further steps in the matter as may be permissible under law. File a review. Get that order reviewed. That is the end of the matter.
This contempt will be closed.
No, it is open because the order has not been complied with and the order earlier directions of this court I cannot ignore. So we have noted it. List this matters again after 6 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. We'll see.
Yes. Obliged.
You have a review of that order or the government should permit.
He has to make them a party member.
Forget him. You do. You do. Moment you send a letter to the government, the authorities there also comes within the directions.
But the finance again, my lord.
Finance we'll see later on when it comes. Now you let the government take a call on that. Because there is a categorical direction and the earlier round also this court did not, earlier order also this court did not permit you to take this stand. Right?
Yes.
File a review. Let's see what happens.
Obliged.